If na collect you want to, if na marriage you dey look for, if na joy you want to, if na marriage you dey look for, begin for tell and take him mama for the miracle wey don do for you. Begin for tell and take him papa for the sing praises with thanksgiving. Show him that you are grateful. Bless him for everything. He will satisfy your mouth with all the things that I will lift him higher.
Lift him higher.
I will lift him higher, yeah.
Lift him higher.
I will lift him higher.
Lift him higher.
I will lift him higher, yeah.
Lift him higher.
Wherever you tell I'm saying, for the road way make you wider. Business man you for tell I'm taking, for the business way they make you prosper. All mother we tell I'm taking, yeah. For way people make you sleep away, oh yeah. Oh, let we see name of.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we see name of now.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we see name of.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we see name of now.
Bless him name.
God is good. If na collect you want to, if na marriage you dey look for, if na joy you want to, if na marriage you dey look for, begin for tell and take him mama for the miracle wey don do for you. Begin for tell and take him papa for the miracle wey he don work for you. That's a bubble way he don't give you for make you marry don't better. Oh, let we see name of.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we see name of now.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we lift him higher.
Lift him
Oh,
higher.
let we lift. Let's bless the Lord for his favor and his miracles. Sing praises with thanksgiving. Show him that you are grateful. Bless him for everything. He will satisfy your mouth with all the things that I will lift him higher.
Lift him
I
higher.
will lift him higher, yeah.
Lift him
I
higher.
will lift him higher.
Lift him
I
higher.
will lift him higher, yeah.
Lift him higher.
Indeed, lift him higher. Good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Salon.
Yes, I'm saying, for the road,
30 minutes after 7.
business man you for tell I'm taking, for the business.
So, we welcome now this Tuesday morning broadcast,
All mother we tell her,
Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
people make you sleep away, oh yeah. Oh, let we see name of.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we see name of now.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we see name of.
Bless him name.
Oh, let we see name of now.
Bless him name.
God is good.
It's Epic Radio. So refreshing.
If na collect you want to, if na marriage you dey look for, if na joy you want to,
Indeed, if na quality ones, God will give you. If na mighty ones, God will give you.
Mama, for the miracle way don't do for you. Begin for tell and thank you, Papa.
The need for tell God thank you.
Miracle way he don't work for you. That's a bubble way he don't give you. For make you married, don't bet. Oh, let we in name.
It's epic. So refreshing.
But now with Jesus, it make me feel nice, so nice. And I fly so high.
I you see me so I know they cry. I you see me so I know frustrate. Every day I just smile. See Jesus in my life. I'm not the faint, I'm not the feel. Every day they show me the way. The greatest friend any man can get. The sweetest love anybody can get. A friend in need, a friend indeed. A friend just too good, not to make a lose. The man will like on another pick and choose. He even died for me and you. Jesus so nice, Jesus so fine. Jesus so nice, Jesus so fine. We are for don't make us not the rock. We are the guy where it is not the lie. We just lick for play.
seen a better life, but the end cause me pain no gain. But now with Jesus, it make me feel nice, so nice. Nothing can take me from my master's eyes. And I go, Lam, no Allah. Try am you go see. Bless me life when thinking stronger. Me not go left and cause I know I'm. And I hold on to the end. Holding on to my master's hand.
Cause this is gentle with the freelance dance.
The freelance
dice from the eyes. And then hands and spice. I know what is done for me. The best my life.
And I know what is done for me.
From the married way. Set my feet on the rock to
To
the
the star, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Jesus, so nice. They make her fly so high. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Jesus, so nice. They make her fly so high.
Hey, it's epic. So refreshing.
You pull me by trouble. You wipe all me tears. And you make a big smile.
Jesus, you know me savior. You don't pull me pa only bad life. Nothing a day when you no go able do so. I go always praise you name. Jesus, you know me savior. You don't pull me pa only bad life. Nothing a day when you no go able do so. I go always praise you name. Now me savior. Jesus, you know me savior. Daddy, you don't pull me pa only bad life. Nothing a day when you no go able do so. I go always praise you name. Now me savior. Jesus, you know me savior. Papa, you don't pull me pa only bad life. Nothing a day when you no go able do so. I go always praise you name. Now me savior. Jesus, you know me savior. You don't pull me pa only bad life. Nothing a day when you no go able do so. I go always praise you name. I have seen that Jesus is good. I have seen that Jesus is good. There is nothing that he cannot do. I have seen that Jesus is good. He's good to me and he's good to you. He made the blind man to see, the lame to walk, the deaf to hear. I have seen that Jesus is good. Come and see now. Come and see that Jesus is good. Come and see, sister. Come and see that Jesus is good. Hey, yeah. There is nothing that he cannot do. Come and see that Jesus is good. Come and see now. Come and see that Jesus is good. Come and see, brother. Come and see that Jesus is good. I say, yeah. There is nothing that he cannot do. Come and see that Jesus is good. There is life in Jesus. There is life in Jesus.
Mr. Long people, una kushe una kabo. This now una boy picking twice eyes on the beat. I fix the listen to Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing. Alright?
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel,
Epic
you get
Radio.
the best of the two worlds them. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee, Aro Cafe rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel
Epic
will
Radio.
bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Sometimes then day when things they go wrong in your community and people they keep quiet. But for keep quiet, not to fix the problem. Now that's make Epic Radio they bring to you blowing the whistle. Blowing the whistle like a radio
Epic
show.
Radio.
Where ordinary people them go talk about what's in really they happen. Now then community them. Whether from bad road, no water, poor service, unfair treatments, and corruption. So now this show, where they call out things them respectfully and honestly. And when something good they happen, where people they make progress and real change in their life, we also they talk button. This time you chance, follow you speak up, and follow the hear your voice, and follow you ask questions, when them go answer. Whether you they live in a town, or a village, whether you young, or you a woman, or whether you a
Epic
community
Radio.
leader, or a concerned citizen, this show now for you. We not just they talk and forget, we they follow up with the issue, so something happen. Blowing the whistle, your voice, your community, your power, only on Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
Jesus, you know me savior. You don't pull me pa all a bad life. Nothing a day when you not go able do so. I go always praise you name. Jesus, you know me savior. You don't pull me pa all a bad life. Nothing a day when you not go able do so. I go always praise you name. Now me savior. Jesus, you know me savior. Daddy, you don't pull me pa all a bad life. Nothing a day when you not go able do so. I go always praise you name. Now me savior. Jesus, you know me savior. Papa, you don't pull me pa all a bad life. I say, nothing a day when you not go able do so. I go always praise you name. Now me savior. Jesus, you know me savior. You don't pull me pa all a bad life. Nothing a day when you not go able do so. I go always praise you name. I have seen that Jesus is good. I have seen that Jesus is good. There is nothing that he cannot do. I have seen that Jesus is good. He's good to me and he's good to you. He made the blind man to see, the lame to walk, the deaf to hear. I have seen that Jesus is good. Come and see now. Come and see that Jesus is good. Come and see, sister. Come and see that Jesus is good. Hey, yeah. There is nothing that he cannot do. Come and see that Jesus is good. Come and see now. Come and see that Jesus is good. Come and see, brother. Come and see that Jesus is good. I say, yeah. There is nothing that he cannot do. Come and see that Jesus is good. There is life in Jesus. There is life in Jesus. I was dead, but I'm risen now. I will sing unto the Son of God. I was dead.
Tuesday, the 31st of March 2026. Welcome to the second edition of the Epic Morning Show for the week on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Gateway around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. The Epic Morning Show is a 2.5 hour long program. We divided into the first and second segment. In the first segment today of the Epic Morning Show, we'll look at law school under scrutiny, the ACC, the investigates, and the allegation against the former director of the law school, Dr. Abubakar Bangura. We look at everything to get through the issues them currently happening at the Salon Law School. And in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, we'll review the biggest stories them from yesterday. Stay with me on all the major social media handles them, 99.3 FM and Choice FM. Today, a fresh start, a new page, a new chance, a new opportunity for become better than the person we be yesterday. I remember this for say success is not about who you come out from, but about who you determined for go. No matter how the challenges them be, we don't face yesterday and right now, no give up. Diamonds are formed under extreme pressure. Then tell you the story of how they form diamonds and how many million years did it take for form a single diamond. You go shock. So you are great. Not allow just few moments of your time, few days or few problems them for decide your future, for define you. Stay focused, stay consistent. Even the smallest steps forward is still a progress. So somebody out there, they wish forget the life we live today. So be grateful and keep pushing. This is the Epic Morning Show.
They don't table what would they set your bets for food? Now, the idea come for watch. Let mountain flat food. You do so.
OneXBet.sl or app. Enter promo code AIMSL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 reals. Plus 150 free spins. Want to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Money make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time, and now see you go take joy. Now star 799 star 2 hash and choose how much tickets you want from 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or happy money pin, and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes money or AfriMoney wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out. Epic Radio. Epic by Maslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. I'll take this very short message from one of our sponsors. As a parent, wetin dey give pikin for healthy growth, Benimix na the answer. Made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress, and enjoy maternity time. Just make sure say BFC is on the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart. Good morning again. Good morning to Reginald. He's here with the latest breaking news. Reginald, what is the latest this morning? What happened?
All right, thank you very much, Usman Ibrahima. We get a lot will happen overnight and until this morning. But the first breaking news here is the All People's Congress Party don't finally announce the date for the year-on world elections, which will happen on the 4th of April, which is this coming Saturday, and according to them, they say they don't inform the political party regulation commission, and also then they'll inform the Sierra Leone police about this latest development as well.
I don't know if it's actually slow because we get a show on the rerun. When they go get a rerun, the ABCB say, okay, in just less than 2, 3, 4, 5 days, we'll get a rerun of the elections them. But it took them over a month. I don't know it's not the reason, but however now do the dates coming out saying, okay, we have to hold the rerun of the elections very soon. We hope you're not going to be violent. Those polling centers not going to be get this tension they can't be get the last time.
Huge breaking news here. Ghana don't sack the head coach right now. Of course, Ato Ado, after a loss yesterday to Germany by 2-1. Ato Ado now qualify Ghana to the 2026 FIFA
Wait, Ghana be expect for win against Germany?
Exactly. Well, maybe that was what. Well, he lost before this match. He lost by 6-1, and all, and then he can't play this one. But unfortunately, now he qualified a Ghanaian team to the World Cup, and he has been fired. Ghana the shot now for a new manager, Usman.
Yeah, so Ghana not new to sacking managers or coach after the loss. Even they tell them wouldn't be come out of the World Cup, wouldn't come out of the Africa Cup of Nations. Anytime we lost a big match, we was widely anticipated. Remember when we get that foreign coach too, we see a loss a match, we decide Ghana then fate, I think the World Cup, then they sack them immediately, they never wait 2 hours. So they're not new to sacking team managers them. But wait till this go mean for the next person who will take the mantle of responsibility, because you're always afraid say if I lost a match, then they will sack me too.
Yeah, well, that's the interesting part of this particular development. But let's go for our final news here. This morning, and we find news, government and religious leaders them don't sign a peace and tolerance communique. It happened a few days back. Now the Ministry of Social Welfare, now them be come up with this one, inviting religious leaders from both religion, Christian and Muslim, and they all agree for signing the peace communique. We also geared towards preaching, fine message.
We need
for ensure say, whatever when they address their congregation and talk about peace, then talk about tolerance, and talk about accepting ourselves, because we all know Sierra Leone they head to in 2028 for the elections.
Yeah, with the APC announcing for Senegal for hold a peaceful protest, a peaceful big protest, and the SLPP saying we won't forget a counter protest for after the APC then protest ahead of for disagree with President Bimi appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha. We need peace. 2028 gets to be a huge one. The political landscape now already is getting
hyped
up ahead of the elections.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all, Usman, in the breaking news highlight this morning. Back to you.
All right, Reginald, thank you. You're still with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Table, what would they set your bets for food? Now, the I don't come for watch, let mountain fat food. You do so. You good or you bad, you rich or you go. All me fam but them wanna listen. Yes, where we left for they say we not busy. Corruption, not the reason. Where they suffer like good in a prison. Kapu don't misuse we budget. Go to sweat I am free go debt. So fraud and fake contract. Outcomes diamond on stone. We hate boss. Know yourself not to cost. Tiffy, Janko Liko. All the time then they say about your loss. When they witch and no you go road. They make like no day. Good road no day. We country dirty. Fan alaki. Salomon let we left hypocrite. The habits for the goods na pocket. Corruption. You good or you bad. You rich or you poor. Waiting make like no day. Why we country dirty? Wolfman they not.
Welcome back to the show. Today, now the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we can look at the issues them we don't carry on at the Salon Law School, the country primary legal training center, and we get an issue where stem from the issue with regards to the director of the Salon Law School, Dr. Abu Bakar Bangura, where the council don't accuse of several irregularities them, and then he also counter-accuse the council on certain issues. But don't understand the issue. It's actually happened. So the Salon Council of Legal Education don't formally report Dr. Abu Bakar Bangura, the former head of the Salon Law School, to the Anti-Corruption Commission on several allegations them. We include academic misconduct, as the accusers say. He admits students them without proper approval, and also they run a secret or illegal admission system. They take illegal fees from students, and that if they change results them for past students them we actually fail the law school examination. So this don't put at risk the credibility of the graduates them already we don't pass through Dr. Abubakar Bangura so far. So they also accuse them of financial and administrative misconduct them. They say if they award contracts to contractors them without their approval. Also they hire staff them illegally, and that it take a big loan for the construction of a complex at the law school without permission. Another allegation against Dr. Bangura that he gets claims of sexual harassment who involve students them, and the Council of Legal Education say a separate investigation is already investigating the matter of sexual harassment on Dr. Abubakar Bangura. So waiting Dr. Bangura don't say with regards to all of these allegations them. We know say he don't reject them fully, and he also say people they target him, senior people in the council they target him, we include the Chief Justice Honorable Komba Kamanda, Chief Justice Komba Kamanda. They also say them they send people them na host for attack him, maybe they watch him 24/7, and they say put out a video on social media. I say they in hiding. So a lot don't they happen. We also accuse the Salon Legal Council members them of corruption and sexual harassment, and saying that the council without including him, we don't agree for Gillan to Tuma Gento Jabi, the president of the Bar Association, for build a complex at the Salon Law School grounds without any authorization, even without planning on the future of the Salon School, saying that we get a huge complex, we get a huge project, we're already there on the way, and building a complex for the Salon Bar Association at a particular place. Not going to give enough land for get a parking slot for a big complex where it can build at the Salon Law School. We will discuss all the issues them Nadi Salon Law School this morning here on the Epic Morning Show, as we get intel for say Dr. Bangura is out of the country and what does this mean for the ACC investigations moving forward. This Nadi Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
What would they set your bets for truth? Now, the I don't come for watch. Let mountain fat food. You do so. Where we left for they say we not busy. Corruption, not the reason. Where they suffer like good in a prison. Kapu don't misuse we budget. God can sweat IMF we go debt. So fraud and fake contract. Outcomes diamond on stone. We hate boss. No yourself not to cost. Tiffy, Jankoliko. All the time then they say about your loss. Find a witch and no you kokoro. They make like no day. Good road no day. We country dirty. Pan alaki. Salomon let we left hypocrite. The habits for the goods na pocket. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. You good or you bad, you rich or you poor. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. Yeah. Pack and go. Wait till make like no day. Na corruption. Why we country dirty? Na corruption. Wolfman they no get paid. Na corruption. Officer where they take bribe. Na corruption. Tribalism, nepotism. Na corruption. You pirates me cassette. Na corruption. No justice for the poor. Na corruption. Better school self no day. Na corruption. Coats and necktie, so lie. How bad shalati no yai. You make we fulumunkutu. Businessman and woman una left faramu. Tell them smugglers una left dabaru. Yes. Let we all left kukujumuku. Bele wapi and I yampi. Then they talk no she. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. You good or you bad, you rich or you poor. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. Yeah. Pack and go. We get gold, diamond, silver and copper. Tell me why still with a dialect copper. Tell me, huh? Mr. Corruption. Who that the cap fit? Miss Corruption. Who that the cap fit? Black man sorry na laugh. We're no bad but then give we chap. Then get mine for chap we like a grab. Then get half we old then I'm half. Mama no laugh for 19 only staff. Make youth man turn we rope na waff. Yuki for don't patak. Akata then they talk boto bata. For we not then they well fitting fata. Oga man kill fulama for dollar. Corruption don't bring kama Allah. Kocha putia, chap you chap. 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion. Anti-corruption they watch. When uncle corruption they chat. Salon bow we tire for clap. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. You good or you bad, you rich or you poor. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. Yeah. Pack and go. Kapu don't misuse we budget. God can sweat IMF we go debt. So fraud and fake contract. Outcomes diamond on stone. We hate boss. No yourself not to cost. Tiffy, Jankoliko. All the time then they say about your loss. Find a witch and no you kokoro. They make like no day. Good road no day. We country dirty. Pan alaki. Salomon let we left hypocrite. The habits for the goods na pocket. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. You good or you bad, you rich or you poor. Corruption. It is so poor. Corruption. Yeah. Pack and go. Wait till make like no day. Na corruption. Why we country dirty?
Na corruption.
Workman they no get pay.
Na corruption.
Officer where they take bribe.
Na corruption.
Tribalism, nepotism.
Na corruption.
You pirates me cassette.
Na corruption.
No justice for the poor.
Na corruption.
Better school serve no day.
Na corruption.
Coats and necktie, so like. How bad shalati no yai. You make we full munkutu. Businessman and woman una left faramu. Tell them smugglers una left gabaru. Yes, now we all left kukujumuku. Bele wapi and ayampi. Then they talk no she.
Corruption, corruption. They do so poor. Corruption.
You good or you bad, you rich or you poor.
Corruption. They do so poor. Corruption, yeah. Pack and go.
We get gold, diamond, silver and copper. Tell me why still we die like proper. Tell me, huh? Mr. Corruption, who that the cap fit? Miss Corruption, who that the cap fit? Black man sorry na laugh. We're no bad, but then give we chap. Then get mine for chap, we like get grab. Then get half, we old then a map. Mama no laugh for 19 only staff. Make youths man turn, we rock na waff. Yuki, for don't pata. Akata, then they talk boto bata. For Rina, then they well pity fata. Oga man kill fulama for dollar. Corruption don't bring kama Allah. Kocha putia, chap you chap. 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion. Anti-corruption they watch. We uncool corruption they chat. Salon bow we tire for clap.
Corruption. They do so poor. Corruption.
This is Dr. Abubakar Bangura.
Alright, you're highly welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. So, before we get the response of the Council of Legal Education, let me just take this one from Dr. Abubakar Bangura, where the council accused of these several irregularities them after an independent investigation was done. This now waiting Dr. Bangura be say during a live way go on Facebook page.
Me Sierra Leonean people, this is Dr. Abubakar Bangura, the director of the Sierra Leone Law School. I don't keep me cool for the past couple of days, but I see a lot of smear campaign, a lot of intimidation going on, and I start for post a few things a few days ago, but people talk to me. I put some of them posts, then they down. But the people where they fight, they know they relent in their smear campaign in a whole lot of things. You see, for me, it's not about the job anymore. It is about reputation. As I talk to you now, I've been in hiding for the past 2-3 days because of the intimidation. The current Chief Justice send people in my house. Of course, the house where I occupy is Abide, because that's not the house of the current Chief Justice, na inge the house. So it take advantage. They send people in at the house for go harm me, send with him for arrest me, for do this or do that. And now it's not about the job, it is about reputation, and it is about my own life. And in the Chief Justice, they boast to people, say, I get luck with they don't meet me. Even for be meet me, with him for don't pass by me. The guy they talk like a dictator. So now I've been waiting, I've been don't keep me cool. The reason why I keep me cool, now the reasons best known to me. First of all, from where I become director in a law school 4 years ago, from day one, there has always been a fight. From day one, people have always, 90% of council have always been opposed to me progressive ideas. And these current members of council, like Floyd Davis, Tuma Jabi, Alusan Sise, then tenure don't expire for long. And these people, I don't inform the CJ, I don't inform succeeding CJs before this and now, say these people in time don't expire and will forgo by the rule. Even the man where they represent the Ministry of Education, pastor, in tenure don't expire because he came to council when the Ministry of Education was just one Ministry of Education. When the ministry was divided in the Pastor Safode in the Ministry of Education, basic education. So we supposed to get somebody from tertiary. So these are the things they always have been on the push, and these people are not happy. The main key issue where they go on a law school. I resigned peacefully and quietly. I give 3 months notice for end on the 30th of June. But so that whatever investigation they get for do, then go don't do them within that period. We get a smooth transition. The school not go be disrupted. I not copy nobody so that the information will not be leaked to the press. I send the letter directly to the Chief Justice. Then on Saturday, I resigned on Thursday. Last week Thursday, I attended my resignation. Friday was a public holiday, pray day. Saturday, journalists then call me. They say they want to get me on side of the story. I say for waiting. They say they were approached by 2 council members. We tell them say they don't fire the director because of over-admission and blah 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 blah. I tell them say me no they comment on council matters publicly. They ask for the building. I say if una want know anything about the building, una go na NPPA and find out if procedural due diligence was followed. So that issue done. On Monday, in fact, as soon as I get that, I text the CJ straight. I tell and say 2 council members they don't approach the journalists there. And these 2 council members are Floyd Davis and Tuma Jabi. They approach journalists then for me them publish false and defamatory matter. I say, and when I resign quietly. So we not go disrupt the institution. I say, and I not even give reasons as to why I resign. I just say I resign because I want to explore fresh challenges so that we maintain the integrity of the institution, the smooth running of the institution. Now, I went to the office Monday morning. Then me registrar Mr. Lavalley, Daniel Lavalley come and meet me. Daniel Lavalley tell me say, CJ call him very early in the morning. He tell him say, the director don't resign for the 30th of June. He say, but their whole emergency meeting after I send me the director sending resignation. So during that emergency meeting, then decide say, therefore, Fenway for counter the public the public reaction, because the public then go see within the director of the law school they do. They don't see a building where the director begin a little less than a year in look waiting don't in the 37 years of the law school. So then go the public backlash will be great. So in order for mitigate that public backlash, they don't decide say let the director left immediately. So then we can get a meeting with the staff members on the same day. That was this past Monday, and also talk to the student there. So when he tell me, I shock. I said, but me resign for the 30th of June. I say, okay. It was a painful thing, but that day I've been just get for pull all my things in our office. If I na Ghana must go there, I take from exams, begin pack me things then, just bundle them and leave for avoid the embarrassment where these people plan. It was very painful. In fact, tears then come on my eyes. I say, with this service, dedicated, selfless service of 4 years, if these people would treat me so, I say, so definitely, Allah just left.
All right, welcome back to the show. That's now Dr. Abubakar Bangura, the former director of the Salon Law School, who will be taken to a Facebook page, go live and make this series of allegations and what he described as clarifications against members them na the Council of Legal Education, where he say there are over 90% of council members them they against in projective ideas them, and that he say 2 people them we a very sure of include Tuma Gentle Jabi and Floyd Davis. We say 2 of them people are so then term already don't end. This is not the Epic Morning Show. Go now for a very short break and introduce we guest inside the Epic Morning Show. Stay with me here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Stay with us.
They don't table what would they set your bets for food? Now, the eye don't come for watch. Let mountain fat food. You do so.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Introducing Melvin Tijan Mansari, journalist. Melvin, good morning. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much for having me, Fambrona. Good morning.
Melvin, I want you brief overview of the latest with the K on at the law school. What do you make of the crisis there so far?
Well, I want to say, as somebody who gets great deal of respect for the law profession, and somebody who, as a journalist, strongly believe in the rule of law, I think it's sad. It's sad for the fact that this is not just conspiracy theories. This is not just no density. If you listen, if you read the legal counsel, the letter and the allegations against the director, and if you before that watch the video of the director, I want to say this is sad. It's sad because it's so implicating in a sense. For example, where you read the director, they talk about tutor in girlfriend. Where you read the director, they talk about naming names like Tuma Jabi and alleged desperation for achieving manifesto promise or bill secretariat for the Bar Association. Where are the names like Lawyer Floyd Davis allegedly not only leaking information to students but serious allegations of sexual impropriety. I ask myself, of course, where I hear the director, they talk about Chief Justice being upset with the number of lawyers we turn out for go defend Lansana Doumbouya. Where Yeri claims like attempt by some student or a student for blackmail the director, and then we ask for an apology. Has that apology be tendered? So it's so complex. I mean, allegations of tutors using students as pimps, those are serious ones. But above all, I think for me, my cardinal focus will be the role of the Chief Justice in tandem with, if you look at the Act, the Act we provide for the establishment of the law school, and the way it seems as if there is a conflicting role of the chairperson and that of the director. I think that begs for serious investigation, and I hope the SEC doesn't limit this investigation only to Dr. Bangura, but also to all those names, including the Chief Justice, because there's allegation that he signed a conveyance. And I ask myself, and I ask some senior lawyers, whether it falls within the remit of the Chief Justice for signed conveyance in tandem with waiting Dr. Bangura, they allege. And
according to Dr. Bangura, is it possible we get the rights for Duam? Let's say the Justice Minister.
Well, again, it's subjected to interpretation, but one thing I could take away from this is that Dr. Bangura is a brilliant guy. And for me, I'm not saying he's a saint, but if we get people like that, I do my own background study on now. We study in Australia and get a very healthy education. And he come back and he say for the last 4 years, he has not been mentally okay with the fighting. The first question we can have in mind, the expiration of the tenure of office of the judicial and of this so-called council. If you are operating a council with the tenure, the life of the board will expire. I'm not a lawyer. You don't need to be a lawyer. That in itself raises legal questions.
And you think that because you don't raise concerns that Tuma Jabi, Lawyer Floyd Davis, then tenure they all expire, make with the CDs against them?
That can be just one side, because for every attack there is a counter-attack. Yes, I will not be surprised if this is a counter-attack. But of course, for me, it was quite shocking for Yeri from the director saying, "Noge Usnaya and in attendance na the CJ Us." Director, with all due respect to you, brah, you cannot be a director. You know, you say you honest, you're not corrupt, but for me, I find that unfathomable. Not because of he say Noge Us, but you know, director of law school. Why if you go against na CJ Us? That in itself.
Maybe they were friends before this happened.
I agree, but in this case now, it alleged that CJ sent people in us.
We make it left.
We make it left. We don't know if it's still ID. So that in itself, it does it what's bad. It make the aid pan the case acts for fun, because you're not tenant to the CJ, but at the same time you are pointing out wrongdoings of the CJ. And For me, I think director, you need for firm place quick. If you say you not be low, you fine.
Yeah.
All man, God say go be low.
Melvin, you mentioned
Melvin not go be director of law school. At least like now Abule self, I go put some.
Yeah, Melvin, you mentioned the director mentioned it for say a go into hiding. Why go into hiding if you don't get anything for defend?
Well, I know they have to talk for CJ, but CJ go easily say and tell him he send them man and never go check in us. Director na tenant na CJ also. Don't forget that.
So why did the director go hide? Why go in hiding? What do you think they go make you go?
It might be for several reasons. He feel insecure based on the he can show evidence as to in this a similar case like Sam Sumana as to what we are the threats against him. How serious we are these threats? Because if you allege such an allegation against the Chief Justice, don't forget this. Chief Justice is not an ordinary person. If you look at the Constitution of Sierra Leone, so if you say the CJ, they say a girl when no meet and if they for be meet and they waiting for be pass Panam. I ask myself now in what capacity? Now as landlord or as Chief Justice? That in itself is a bit opaque, and I think it should be looked into.
Or as an opposition, because he mentioned for say the Chief Justice they are against them, like other council, 90% of the council members them they are against them.
But if you say the Chief Justice they are against her, how did Chief Justice go down get £2,500 as $2,500 as your own contribution for the building? Right. So I think this again, although the director seemed one for divert with attention, but also Bookman and they say this is to politics, not to tribalism. But if you look at the nuances. This is strictly politics. This is strictly personality conflict, and I agree with
How politics can say?
But listen. When somebody they talk, you read between the lines. All right, you read between the lines.
Mentioned it's not about politics.
Odana Tuma Gentoo,
an SLPP member.
Odana Floyd Davis. Odana the CJ. So that's another can tell waiting for Tinko. They not make your own video. This is the thing about Bookman. They want for stage the narration. Director Tenki, you see that the first time he can with something at the media. But what you doing at the media, I want to tell you, say, in more than 4 years of any interview somebody will give. Because some of these allegations, they are very, very, very serious.
Okay, so make I just bring in Patrick Sandy, coordinator of operations na the Anti-Corruption Commission. Good morning, Mr. Sandy. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Very good morning, my brother, and good morning to people in the studio and the people listening to us.
All right, so the ACC put out a press release yesterday. They say they don't receive the formal complaints against Dr. Abubakar Bangura, the former director of the Salon Law School, on the serious allegations them way the Council of Legal Education levy against them. Waiting the ACC make the assessment with the ACC make of these allegations currently before now.
Well, basically, it is not about what we make. What we should understand now, an allegation from a party, when are the members of the Israeli Legal Council. So we are looking into it. It does not necessarily mean what we don't make of it. We don't receive this, and also we are aware of the social media or whatever Dr. Bangura himself don't put out. But nothing is going to prejudice us from this start, because when you talk about an investigation, you have to do so objectively, and that you are to prove or disprove. And we also need for the from the suspect or accused is presumed innocent. So they go in prejudicially. So I don't want to let anybody at this stage begin saying, hey, waiting, that is the allegation we don't receive. And we are going to investigate it independently, objectively, and professionally. So it does not speak to whatever somebody had said on social media against this. For instance, somebody will say Dr. Bangura herself, who now the council don't report, also had, put out series of allegations. So we are looking at the totality, starting with waiting the Council of Legal Education don't say, and then we will now come out with something holistic.
Yeah, Mr. Sandy,
we officially not get anything from Dr. Bangura as a way of a counter report.
Okay.
So you may not be saying, okay, we are doing it. Waiting the council then don't highlight by way of the report to we. Now we don't put out to the public that we are going to investigate. But I just want to let people to understand that it is going to be something wide in terms of the investigations.
So according to Dr. Abubakar Bangura, We go live na Facebook. He mentioned say people be don't alert the ACC of irregularities, financial irregularities in the construction of that complex thing at the Salon Law School. He said the ACC initially go there and then do the investigations and not find anything. So are these allegations of financial irregularities, misconduct justifiable right now? Given it
not to my knowledge. It is very possible that it happened, but not to my knowledge. In terms of, for say, ACC, we don't go and check. I also follow that up, but I cannot say for a fact that it is so, because I'm not in the investigations department, and it is not everything that I have to be privy to, because we do disclosures, what we call on a need-to-know basis. And the fact that maybe not to be something we come for public attention, or not to something like we did a full-scale investigation on, that did not come to my knowledge. So I will say here authoritatively, I am not aware, and so I cannot say it's a fact that he said or it is not a fact. But that one, all I'm sure will be covered as this investigation starts. So, because as I say, a lot of things are out there we say, and then we get this. But ACC has to look at them holistically, in terms of what the issues are we fall under our mandate, in terms of the procurement issues, in terms of financial issues, in terms of abuse of office, in terms of abuse of position, in terms of even probably examination malpractices, as it were, if at all. So these are the cross-cutting issues we will therefore look at.
If found guilty, how serious are these allegations?
They are very serious, sir. Very, very serious, because we Act provides for penalties if at all you are convicted on any of the offenses, and they pay a fine not less than 50,000, or you go to jail for a period not less than 5 years, or both. You see, and we therefore understand also that this is about people with the high in society, especially the director of law school, and then a lot of other things happening. So, firstly, these are lawyers, and then these are people with they hold a lot of pedigree. So we have to take our time, and we also therefore know at all whatever comes out of the investigations, how we relate with it.
Before the legal complaint, official legal complaints from the Council of Legal Education to the ACC on financial misconduct by Dr. Abubakar Bangura, a day before, it took to in Facebook, it say it currently they in hiding. Una know the whereabouts of the person where una they investigate?
No, well, the point is we know he's not in the jurisdiction. So to say the whereabouts, we don't know where he is at the moment, but he is not. Because since we don't commence the investigation, he is quite relevant, or he's a subject of interest. So, but he is not in the jurisdiction. So far away, we don't commence the investigation. We also try to get his eye. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now that's how they say.
So how are we going to help now with the investigation if no side?
No, but that investigation is ongoing, sir. We use all means now for let we see how we go know side and how he can be reached. That is the investigative process. But say this thing about just like 3-4 days ago, and then we are talking now. So the first thing we don't establish that not in the jurisdiction, because we want to talk to them in person. Issues of notices have been issued, but we need to talk to him. So we go now see what we go do. If you're not in the jurisdiction, how we go get him in?
So if the ACC watch for Dr. Abubakar Bangura for let's say a week or 2 weeks, and una need them for doing the investigation and not see him, what we go do? What think will be the penalty for him? Initial penalties.
No. Well, we know they talk about penalties from the ACC perspective. The courts now get the penalties. We have the powers to investigate. And of course, I know say issues have to be known to Dr. Bangura, whichever means we will get for Richard. And instead as a lawyer, he gets for understand say there are implications. Now make even when you know a suspect, then they put on to you say we not force you for say anything. But whatever you say, we will be putting in writing and then giving in evidence. So it harms your defense if you actually not avail yourself for also explain your side of the story. So these are not things we have to go into, sir. These are lawyers, and they are very much aware as to how it will be. But we ACC, as I say, we are going to do something we holistic and something we will be able to get Dr. Bangura also for getting your side. So this, to me, it is not much of an issue, though you are just making hypothetical issues if you not can, wetin we go do penalty. No, we know na court get penalty.
So
but
what
we
actually they say investigation can carry on,
for
like carry on
sure
the investigation without Dr. Bangura.
No, we are going to make all efforts, sir. When we get to that stage, then we go make a determination. Because we don't conduct investigations where necessary when people are not in presence, and we don't charge in absentia if we are going to charge. But we not get to that stage at all yet. Now make us say investigation processes then they on, and we will use all we can for CC. We talk to Dr. Bangura from the investigative point. Now we cannot at all, then people will know what the next steps would be. But at this stage, it is yet premature.
Yeah, there are widespread speculations, widespread intelligence for say Dr. Bangura has actually left the country. Don't left the country, don't go abroad. So if that is the case, what do you go mean for this current investigation?
But at the same thing with the country, sir. Now me don't confirm also where you say intelligence. I say we don't try for make efforts for reach him in ordinary jurisdiction, meaning in ordinary Sierra Leone. So whatever now we can to get him for investigative processes we have to do. I think that's the same thing we don't discuss all this while. Yes. So if the intelligence is say that we have confirmed same.
Say don't left the country.
It's not about intelligence. Yes, she's not in this country.
So what did this tell you now? What did this tell you about the case that Dr. Bangura gets a financial irregularity, sort of misconduct them currently at home, then they don't flee, they don't left the country. What did this tell you about the case? Like, is it that Dr. Bangura gets a lot for hide? I think.
No. We cannot think so, my brother. We cannot think so. No, it's your place to ask that question, but we cannot think so at all. You see, because in from your own perspective, say. For insecurity, but that's not all what is important for the public.
Is that justifiable? For security?
No, sir. What I am saying, that is not as I say for us. What we are really interested in are the allegations before we and how we can get Dr. Bangura response to these issues. In terms of knowing these issues are there, they don't run away as if like it. We cannot. It is not even something you get for advance anywhere in court. If at all it has to go to court to say, now based on that, no.
But if you call them for come back, it not come, what you not go do?
That is something else.
What do you mean by that?
That is so. No, what I'm saying, until we reach him out to say, no, I know they come. But honestly, we have done so and we don't able to talk to people then, sir.
Let's just speculate. What if you not call them for come
back? No,
I
cannot speculate. I cannot speculate.
All right.
I cannot speculate as an investigation problem because I know say, we have several other means we use to get to Dr. Bangura. Let us not speculate at this early stage.
Whose means then, Andy?
Or for talk to him to come back. That's what I'm saying. You they say if at all you're not able to talk to him and let him come back. So you are pessimistic. So let us leave that one, sir. I tell you this.
Yeah, in this case, it didn't have the public domain, the public eye. People want to know how long it gets for take. Approximately, how long can I expect this case, this investigation for carry on?
We have stated it in press release clearly. As I reiterate, with the cooperation of all the parties, we want to conclude this investigation in a month's time, which is 30 days.
So, we not already commenced the investigation. Are both parties cooperating?
They are very much cooperating. Now we only want to discuss now the aspect of Dr. Bangura, not the
we mean they cooperate.
Otherwise, a lot of other things are happening. And so we don't issue notices, we are going to get documents and stuff like that. So cooperation is going on.
There are also issues with the Council of Legal Education is up against on issuing contracts to contractors them without authorization. Waiting, the ACC go push for make the halt operation as the investigation they carry on.
Why should we have to? Because say you have ACC, where would they do investigations? Not to say you get for coming and say let this thing halt. There are certain things you look at sometimes from a public policy perspective. Sometimes from even as long as it does not going to affect the investigations, it will continue. When you find an anomaly in it, then later on the person bears responsibility. But it does not mean you are going to say stop. Sometimes even the ACC can do them on accounts or the court can do them by way of injunction, but we will not get to that stage yet. For say if that is the case, they will work to stop now.
Okay.
So if it has not been followed through by processes, we have to when we investigate, we come out and know whether liable or whether not liable. But I'm not sure it will. But if, as I say, in the course of it, we ever know that and there's need for it, we do so. But at this stage, I cannot say for certain.
Mr. Sandy, do stay with you on the line. Melvin wants to respond. Melvin, go ahead.
Much, Mr. Osman, for the platform. Mr. Sandy, Dr. Bangura alleged that this is not about politics or party or the government governing SLPP. He said this is
Are
about.
you a guest or you are an interviewer?
No, so not a question.
We're having a program. You should have been in the studio.
Go ahead, Melvin.
Dr. Bangura said it's about few corrupt individuals, and you say the investigation will be holistic. Will it just be about Dr. Bangura or about all other persons alleged to be involved?
According to not only a formal complaint against Dr. Bangura.
No, can you allow him to answer my question?
No, let me ask the question. So it already responded to that day before. I
don't think so.
It say currently just allegation against Dr.
Bangura
the
that investigation will be holistic
against them.
What is holistic? In this case, Mr. Sani, what is holistic in this investigation? Just about Mr. Bangura or all-encompassing?
What you say, come again. But let me make something clear. That's why I begin for state say the complaint we don't receive from Council of Legal Education. We also see other forms of allegation. We talk to Dr. Bangura. But in the course of investigation, if any other thing comes up where somebody can become a suspect, definitely, once the facts are established.
Okay. When I don't see anybody as a suspect in this, as the investigation don't start. When I don't see anybody as a suspect, as the investigation don't start already.
No. At the moment, Dr. Bangura is a suspect.
The only suspect.
So far, the complaint we don't receive.
The only suspect?
That is it.
Yeah, Melvin, you want for coming?
Yeah, I just wonder. You say I don't know if you go be okay for talk about the previous allegation where the ACC investigates against Dr. Bangura and with I be answer.
This one where they ask me about, I say I not get knowledge. Is that the one where you talk about
there was, according to Dr. Bangura, there was a previous investigation against him.
That's what I'm saying, Melvin. I don't want to let we get yourself mixed up with that. I speaking to you now, I am not aware. And before the ACC, we not get Dr. Bangura in your allegations by way of investigations. Let us don't confuse this thing.
So no, I don't understand. Are you saying we don't ever investigate Dr. Bangura
don't make
before?
Your own social media. It is all over the place. It is not, as the court will say, it is not properly before the ACC by way of allegations.
Okay.
That is what we should understand. What we have put out is the complaint we don't receive from Council of Legal Education. So we are now going to investigate it in terms of all other things were available to we. But if we begin to juxtapose, Dr. Bangura said this said this, he called that, because all the things me don't watch the social media or Facebook post on a very personal level, as he said, they don't make a series of other allegations, and that is not before the commission. That is what we should understand. Otherwise, in we press release, we cannot comment on that.
And you don't have interest in them.
How will you say so?
I'm just asking.
How will you say so? No, but you say we don't have interest.
And
no.
I'm asking if you don't have interest, if they are not also of interest to you.
Let me understand this, because otherwise we get the two mixed up completely. Right. Because a lot of drivers will now be going, okay, this Council of Education, they said Dr. Bangura made allegations on them, but it is as if the ACC just look at Dr. Bangura. No, what is before us is what we are looking to. In the course of the investigation, Dr. Bangura and I make us say is presumed innocent.
So you say in the course of the investigation, so the one party that accused the other party of these irregularities, them too. This not so in the course of investigation already. I don't see another lead.
No, sir. We have to speak to Dr. Bangura officially. We can't take that Facebook post to court.
But I talk him. What's the post talk?
No, wait till I talk.
No, I'm saying now Dr. Bangura himself make these allegations. It come up from him, not from anybody. So if you're not hearing from him already, wait take through in official Facebook page.
No, don't misunderstand that, sir. What I am saying personally, and not the talk from the anti-corruption point of view, that Dr. Bangura has made these allegations to the ACC, sir. In fact, I just made those comments because I don't personally watch her. I had every right to say also I'm not watcher. And I will not confuse these things, gentlemen. And begin to bring that thing in as if when they talk, as if na ACC data. We, I say, don't just see them. So when now you talk to Dr. Bangura, it's get in your aspect for speak to. if you're going on to make these other things formally, then it will be a matter for the ACC. Otherwise, we are confusing these two things.
Okay.
Now, when the press release came out, no, listen, let us understand, because this is not for the public.
All right.
This is not a go say Mr. Sandy said they talk. Let's say Dr. Bangura said don't go make a report as if it is before the ACC. Let us make clarity. I only was speaking because nobody will say because it's viral, it's all over. I can't sit down and say and not see it yet.
Okay.
That will be disingenuous. But we are talking from the perspective of the ACC. Otherwise, we would have equally included it in our press release. So when we are talking about ACC, we are talking about the allegation from the Council of Legal Education, gentlemen.
Yeah.
But there was a previous allegation in your domain at the ACC
Dr.
where
Sandy,
you say
let me just come in there. Dr. Sandy, how transparent and independent this investigation will go on? I mean, it's very clear for, say, people who speculate for, say, for example, the head of the ACC, Dr. Ben Kelfala, is friends with one of the party who were involved in this case, Tuma Gento Jabi.
My brother,
how transparent and independent the ACC will be in this?
The ACC will continue for doing work professionally and dispassionately, I assure you. It doesn't mean anything related to connections. People will just sit down and cast aspersions. Yes, they are free to, but it will not affect the professionalism and independence of the commission. Let us bear this in mind. These things are two separate things.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we are Sierra Leoneans, we know people, we've gone to schools, we have alliances, friends. But when it comes to your job, it is your job you have to perform. Duty is duty.
All right.
When once you begin to mix it with relations or mix it with friendship and other things, then you are compromising. And that is not what we have been doing. That is not what we will even do.
Okay.
Let people then get trust and confidence in the commission. We'll have to do everything necessary to get to the bottom of this and let the public know the outcome.
Okay.
But for let at the initial stage begin to say this person, to me, honestly, it is unfair.
All right. Patrick Sandy, the coordinator of operations at the ACC, thank you so much for giving me the ACC in perspective on this current investigation.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, Melvin, you're from Patrick Sandy on the ACC Young side. But however, now, though, how transparent you think, say, this investigation go on, given the fact for, say, that people don't raise speculations on the connections where one party member gets to the boss of the ACC?
I will not forget hope, but within Sandy don't talk, so I make a lose hope. I lose hope in a sense that Sandy cannot tell us that there was a previous complaint against, in fact, it's called anonymous complaint, according, if you listen to Dr. Bangura and SSF, against her.
To the ACC.
Within our ACC.
And he says the ACC clear him off.
Well, I don't know if Sandy and the afraid for talk now or no, you don't know.
He say
no. But yeah, the man back now. ACC shooting 7 foot say. He say if I don't say, he say you don't see the video it. So it's my assumption and reading that he know that, but he never for talk because he get implication on the case. Because if this is a man that was alleged of wrongdoing, forced down and often and one
the ACC clear him.
According to him.
According to Dr. Bangura.
Yes, and ACC say now the ACC man say no, we will look very, very ridiculous, very, because immediately can talk about Dr. Bangura and not do background study on her. Even when I'm not paid from the Consolidated Revenue Fund. You need to do background. So if you say you speak as director of the ACC communication, you know we know the man, you know we go to your records and see profile of all cases relating to this man. I'm just disappointed. So what do we expect? And besides, if we have to amplify in terms of pessimism, we see Ben Kelfala and Tuma they dance. Now the last bar disputed election, we shape bar association and lawyer society. Will FBK recuse himself from such an indictment if there's going to be an indictment? Again, what he worries some words and he don't talk. It's like for say a contradicting self back. He say there will be holistic investigation. You know, something in the book man like one confuse we, but it's good when some of you parents there will give you better and quality education. When you say holistic investigation, what is holistic? You don't say now the investigation is limited to Bangura. Then you are talking about holistic. What about extending it to the CJ? What about extending it to Tuma?
You say if they get lead to them. If they get lead, that's
already the video is showing a lead.
Well, oppose them to him. He say the need for get them officially from Dr. Bangura.
It's no longer proactive. Now ACC is reactive. Now Pastor Nkego complain to her. In fact, I don't know if I just know what Nabagawa gets. I know he's very, very much a lacking job, but this morning I'm not impressed about his submission. Clearly, he don't give you insight that whatsoever investigations might not be faithful. that is clearly saying that.
But Melvin, this crisis with the carry on at the law school, what do you think it mean for the legal profession itself?
It mean a lot. For me, the question, one of the vexation where they are alleged against the CJ is say lawyer they don't boku. So I ask myself, is it a bad thing that we have many lawyers or a good thing? That is one. But if you look at the act itself, I want to encourage Fambolengul for the Council of Legal Education Act of 1989. It clearly spells out the role of the Chief Justice and the role of the director in terms of function and the council. So that is the basis. But the allegations is a systemic misconduct and abuse of office, extensive irregularities. This is just one man. The other man is accusing the same against certain people. So for me, the legal counsel, this council, then they shoot themselves on their foot. Where you go look the statement and then where you look at the resolution, it's like they are working from answer to some. They don't put the cat before the horse. Now the same statement they tell you say they are mounting further investigation. Your internal investigation, don't refer the matter to the ACC. Is that done in good faith? And these are lawyers. Interestingly, you are conducting in-house investigation. In all done it, you don't go to ACC. Parallel investigation. That is just a clear indication of semblance of what is called double jeopardy in the making. This cannot be done in good faith. Una done your investigation for say, okay, based on what you find out, but una your investigation not done it. I want to be asked ACC, what in they refer exactly? Now just statements. And I want to ask them, the statement where they make, from waiting and present to them so far, it meet the threshold of even countenancing, or let's talk about profiling and indictment. But those are just.
But why the SEC things you don't mention for say we don't kind of investigate them first, so we don't clear them of all wrongdoings in the procurement and the awarding contracts in sort of the loan we will take from the private bank. Why the SEC things inside this notice where them put out where they respond say we don't actually receive the official complaints from the school. Why the SEC not include and they say we don't investigate before, but we can investigate back since all allegations don't come up.
Now Sandy, for the other question though, you know they work for SEC. Yeah, you are fit for hacks and he say no. If Sandy no know, how me go know? Because I was Monday I beg.
But you think that therefore we don't include them?
That should be part of whatever statement where they come on. It's called the context.
Because according to Sandy, you don't even know about that investigation.
That's what you claim for say.
Yes.
But I don't know if now AI no know, you know, under AI level. You know AI level they now. So I don't know if now AI knowledge gets about it. But for me, you asked about the implications. This is coming at a time where they say the number of foreign students that will come out Ghana, it don't triple, or it don't double or triple. What is that saying? It means say, I'm not only in a brief for Dr. Bangura, but it means say some good work is happening at the law school. For the person he left Ghana, he left other countries, he left Nigeria. You can say you can study law at Sierra Leone. This is like that my effort to we go back to the Athens of West Africa, then send away people that come out of country that can study now. Could this be not a good thing? Again, something interesting from waiting at this where I get that bill the way to go up so government money not the day. I was like shocked. These, according to Dr. Bangura, these are fees paid by the students.
And loan from a private bank.
Again, is that a bad thing? You get a 2,500 auditorium. You get a 2,000 seater hall. Not to them kind see how we don't pray for. Done because some one bill bar secretariat where according to the same Dr. Bangura then get placed in Belia. Why not go build in Belia? You know, this is undermining to this high-flying reputation where legal education in Sierra Leone. You know, so for me, I think that is one implication, but also the allegations them say, well, admission of students that were not for the enrolled students that were not approved. All of these, I think they can be subjected to investigation, but I cannot take Dr. Bangura's word over other words. So that is necessary for, therefore, we don't wait, do the internal investigation, send whatever they find to the ACC. But this time, when I do an internal investigation, don't have to go back to ACC. I don't know who that advise them particular sets of lawyers and therefore that kind of action. But generally, again, for me, where I hear allegations say the registrar allegedly take Mutukana students in hand, I ask myself for waiting. You know, if you ever go take students allegedly, this is somebody saying that the registrar will take and then suspend the person for that, and the person get back, that's for that. If they suspend the person, automatically that qualifies that because the person was found wanting of. How can you do that? And ACC one said we say that also is not a matter of public interest or concern.
Yeah, he also mentioned for say Floyd Davis, for example, he said we don't pull him from lecturing at the law school. Is it because we get this sexual harassment case, we keep pull him entirely, and now saying that in tenure we don't end almost, it don't end, and they are still there as members of the council. So what do you make of the continuity of the service?
It's illegal. If your tenure has expired as per the provisions of the Act.
And it don't be that whistleblower where they come up and say, we need to forget another executive.
Yeah, but why not become public with this? Instead of being hypocritical and economical with the truth. If not so because now the snake don't bet you now, you want to pull all the snake in parts in do. Why you know say Toma, Floyd Davis, then tenure don't expire, you left them there. You keep quiet about it. Now you have for Kareza. So, Motamano to God. Again, he say, one thing we are surprised by, he say, Dr. Bangura, the alleged say, then vex because they get virtual, then get virtual facility. I say, for say some of them guys are not to go abroad. They're not, for say not forget, they're not follow what they call distance learning.
Yeah, according to Tuma Gentle Jabi, he say yes, they get virtual learning, but now for repeaters them, and that's the virtual, not that for say you go sit down like also then is you study from what they teach at the lecture room. He say you go come, then get a virtual room where you go come sit down and watch it
and I chap. What's not virtual? Virtual is to work remotely. Well, not for manual. He say virtual, but you can do. Well, it's not the virtual.
So they get a virtual room.
Virtual, the essence of virtual, I follow the inside my toilet, I connect with my computer or my phone, I listen to my lecture. Virtual basically means the opposite of real. So, what's into my mean?
So coming up against this virtual learning, he thinks it is an attack on
progressiveness. Quoting the words of David Senge, that is on progressiveness by all those detractors. The world technology they advance. The you they against virtual learning. Come on. And only for believe other points. But anybody who knows in education today, virtual learning is the norm. Is the another one is say on we talk about procurement violations. Again, that's not for the NPPA because it refers to people and for going to the National Public Procurement Authority. It's all them document day. So I think we can amplify it there. NPPA self can come out and say whether within Dr. Bangura they talk not true or not so true. So I think those are serious ones, but for me, I am a bit skeptical.
Okay. You still live with the Epic Morning Show, and one for established for say we expect lawyer James Fortune for joining we give you consent for giving the legal perspective on the issue, but we not see actually join with this morning. We also reach out to Tuma Gentle Jabi, a party to this current issue at the Salon Law School, and he not respond to Epic Radio for comment on this latest crisis at the school. We go now for a very short break. After that, we're going to these calls them inside the show. You deal with Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And we're live on Choice FM in the eastern parts of Freetown. We're live on the website at www.myepiconline.com. Live on the World Radio app, that's Radio Garden. And we're also live on YouTube and Facebook. Stay with us.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti. Feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
I dey tell you, na Solomon in fast food love dando.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Na salon near than they make am. Na Epic Radio. Fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. They fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them serve as dinner. And it mix them different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say, Benny mix them a packet. And they write PLC panel. Benny mix, they all sign as a low for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny mix, grow strong, grow smart.
We are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you.
Epic Radio.
Whatever your dreams may be, Bloombank will get you there. Blooming together, we'll walk with you every step of the way. Banking with excellence, at the tip
Epic
of your
Radio.
fingers. There's only one bank, Bloombank Africa. We make it happen. Bloombank Africa. We make it happen. Bloombank Africa. We make it happen. Bloombank Africa. We make it happen.
You sabi Benny mix?
I can tell you, now Solomon in fast food love dando.
Papa, Benny mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine.
Epic Radio.
Now salon here than they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. They fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them serve as dinner. Then they mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say, then they mix them a packet. And they
Epic Radio.
Benny mix, they all sign as a low for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny mix, grow strong, grow smart.
The Epic Morning Show 079 994 993. Hello, good morning.
Boy from Godric.
Go ahead, boy.
Let me be show me Uslo say Benke Farah and Tuma Jabino for that before the fact, before the issue. Now the same way you go to the return girl, they shake hand and that. So if after that the return girl get issue with the sender, you know we talk. So before the fact, Uslo say they know for that. You know that I can mislead into the people there. That not mean nothing. And Uslo say whether they investigate internally, they not for also send which they don't find to for further investigation to the authorized body way for investigate. Uslo say too. You see the perspective sometimes some journalists can try to give the public now wrong. Quote from a law, a farm background say this is wrong because of this. But if you never coach, you just make talk from the air.
All right, 079 994 993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We look at the current crisis now the Salon Law School. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
You name and where you call from?
Lamin Samuel Kweato.
All right, Lamin, go ahead.
Yeah. I want to know from the ACC man who stands somebody where they investigate or somebody where they don't indict come on at this country and then succeed for counterback. I don't know if that don't ever happen. I want to know if we are going to connect with a back. Let's say if they don't ever succeed for take somebody outside this.
Hello.
And so far corruption feds now this country concerned. Now just no more with the no more noise, but the feds really will not see and they happen.
All right.
Because the country know they go according to I for go.
Thank you. 079 994 993. Call we inside the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Usman Ibrahim Mara.
Yeah, concerned citizen. Go ahead. Good morning.
God bless. Think about this, and Law School. I don't know if it is an allegation or it's a non-tried. They don't do some fact finding and find the man guilty. But actually, to me, law school has been politicized. And Usman, I quite remember one, I think, headed by one lady, Madam Pamela. I don't quite remember the name again. I saw you in time because that woman put food down. Say, if you are coming to the law school, you forget certain. See, I think I see her during law school in set. Where they normally meet up, but then where the woman put food and politicize only woman. It's also some of them say, I know we're not in surprise. Now make a say, I don't know if it's an allegation or, but make we see how they go. I guess we concern this man. Thank you.
All right, 079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show this morning. We look at the current issue with the carry on now the Salone Law School. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You never know where the call from.
In a concern CTC.
All right, go ahead.
You see, this country, if we not come to one, we talk the truth. This politics, you don't spoil we because something they happen. Other than they talk this, other than they all say, let this land, what they call. Don't let them political party there. Don't talk the truth. We all come to one, the country they go. But other than they talk to that oppose. So you don't find that the country. Now they know they join the government. The more they oppose, all the family and they. So now they may tell you.
All right, take some comments coming in on the Epic Radio Facebook page. Mystic Dwazak, they say integrity is crucial for public officials, and the corruption allegations surrounding the Sierra Leone Law School have sparked mixed emotions among citizens, with rumors casting doubt on the institution's credibility. Sierra Leoneans are closely watching the ongoing investigation, hoping for a fair and transparent outcome on the said investigation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
You didn't know the call from?
Mr. Maran, now Paconte the call from Ogon.
Paconte, go ahead. Good morning.
I tell Una, thank you. I tell Melvin, thank you. May God bless us. Let God make it continue what he do. Law school, for politicize. And for God straight, if the law school burn, the country they burn. If the law school burn, the country they burn. With a big Lord put Shalom first. Lord put Shalom first. Lord not politicize law school. If it burn, the country they burn. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. 079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Mohammed Suleiman Koroma on Facebook saying Tuma Jabi is a sister of the Anti-Corruption Commissioner, and both of them are SLPP and the Chief Justice appointed by the President and SLPP. Do you expect Dr. Bangura to win this case? Very interesting, he says. Hello, good morning.
Ismara Ibrahim.
You name inside the call from?
My name is Suleiman and the call from Biden.
Suleiman, go ahead. Good morning.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala add more wisdom for my brother Melo. Because what somebody talk, what he the left and talk, and what he the cap and talk, I think if you get sense, you go understand which area you come outside the go. But what I want, Sierra Leoneans, if in the education area, like the law school, I want to say, and decide the one they were in the justice area, the one they were in the police, if you don't want in the cross, how the country they go before, they don't send out to political party gang. And I think the people there for the think they here before ever they go for any other thing. Whether they go for education, whether they go for go law, Sierra Leone force. Because the defender and them bokuna the system. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shift the one they will know better. Put the good cities in the country in Goan before. Thank you.
All right. Ben Kwame on Facebook, they ask, they say, are issues of corruption only be looked into until or unless a complaint was made to the ACC? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you call from?
And this is Alex, they call from Brookfields.
Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want for ask me brother at the studio, Mr. Melvin. He talk about the director taking to the social media. I believe the way you make something as social media, not to form a report you make to the right institution for investigate. Because if you not done day, ACC go get a lot of things there for investigate. Because every day people then they post things the way they happen on social media. When a corrupted team. Like for instance, if they chook me, the right side why they go for go make reports now police. I know go to hospital today, I take and say police for can investigate. Why not make the report formally to the institution where for do the investigation. So that now what they too just like where you be talk. If you then at the institution, you don't see say something then the way don't overlaps. You not make them known. You not blow the wish to Ali. The way you don't turn against you now, then you want to come up with them. Now a big slap down in your face. Thank you very much.
All right. 079 994 990. Let's take a few more calls inside the Epic Morning Show today. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and inside the call from?
Papa, this is not the Lion.
The Lion, go ahead.
You know, parler Allah bless una, le Allah bless Melvin. You know, le Allah making picking them, le Allah get Aljana, we defend. Now all. You see, waiting making so. If you see the country, who that get country, you see whenever you see TC one progress, country one progress, you see lawyer, you see journalist, you see police, where the one in the bend, everything bend. But the one way more like a journalist, you know, like lawyers them, they straightforward in our country, but everything straight. If you see that more me, I can see them they think I say, you know, salon education, who shall they go with them? I can see them more, I can imagine what it be say self, when them bring say, you know, for let them check the corruption people them. What did they go bring? Ghana we Kalana, but not through Ghana then go Nigeria, then go bring people away, other lawyers away for can investigate we na asu. They left for your lawyers. So they know say salon buklanimbra na usai for kapu usai corruption dey, you know, for get. That's why my brother come on he go he go for go fair work. When go for go fair work, brother, I swear to God, the guy that carpenter, he go to buy for go fair work. Now they ask say what he can fair now. He say can fair work, he say book. Now they will they say boy you, for all the riches, for all the thing they wanna get. You they come for fair work na Dubai. Now they take them, then go with at the museum. He's outside they pull the gold and the diamond. He say hey, he say watch. He say now I country all this they come out. They say the guy who say now so the guy they cry. The guy they cry.
All right. Okay.
He say why they come for now?
All right. 079 994 993. Call me inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show this morning. Let's take a few more calls and wrap up the show. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You name inside the call from?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Epic. Brother Sharif Salman, Salman Sharif, I call from Wilberforce.
Go ahead, Salman.
You see, this country, waiting the previous caller they talk. This country, people waiting at the position of trust, they don't compromise all things. The anti-corruption boss, that dance, we go dance, or that winner, the person we declare saying the winner immediately as announced the result. Now they be not complicating himself.
Hello?
If a game there you declare the one team winner, they win the cup, then immediately you go celebrate with them. How the other party will feel. So now this man now people then they cast doubt in the institution. And this particular investigation, people then they cast doubt say how truthful it will be. So now me concerned and the Ben Kelfara, enough for me don't go dance with that woman immediately. Now declare the woman winner, then you go dance with her immediately.
All right, let's take two more calls. 079 994 993. Call we and join the show. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Usman Ibrahim Mara.
Commander Jibo, good morning.
One thing I believe, anybody get for Konani, everybody get for the account. Salion belong for us. No matter somebody be disabled and disability, we all get rights over this country. I read the text message. Melvin, this morning I encourage you. This country, we, Usman Ibrahim Mara, we were the country. You are journalists where they do any mic. Anybody will call you know the angle. And you always talk them. If the politics don't dominate any country, that's it. Because then you see where they call. Me, I see some institutions the way they for be independent. They for be independent for the ordinary people. But believe me, to the way you look at them, me Commander Jibo na talker. Na me the talker. And not see. Now, the ACC now one institution that one they for be independent. But every woman who na the interview, when Melvin they talk, Melvin go ahead, would I not say capable to get education part to let you go na ethic radio. Okay. Now, all the cases out the country they go zrrr with one another. And nobody they talk. How this country they go with all the ACC in step one of the country.
Okay.
Let us show me a case where it don't be a success. Even the well of parliament, we don't hear thief, we don't hear corruption. What the ACC don't do about their case and day.
All right, okay. Apologies there, Commander Jibo. 079-994-993. Let's take this one last call and wrap up the show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and inside the call from?
James calling from Spolu.
Go ahead, James. You get 1 minute.
The issue of this law business that this country is very alarming. And they can always talk, say, if you see the head rotting, the body they rotting. Lawyers them now people are not trustworthy at all. But it's like we need for overall the whole law school in this country. If we for take other country, the whole law system can force for 5 years. Law do them. You the see lawyers there now where the government go make fake will, fake paper. If the government back for go defend them, you get judges them back where they back them.
Okay.
But this country, let God sorry for we.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Melvin.
Thank you, especially the prayers. You know, Usman, when they say God bless you, it gave me a lot of meaning. So I for said, one way God really bless me, let God bless them, and to yourself, we host me, and to management of Epic, let God keep we and protect we.
Amen.
It's not easy to speak sometimes truth to power, and for me now, I don't go to the level for speak truths about power like Al Green. So I agree with James. It's alarming. Of course, to Commander Jibo, you are totally right. And for me, I think, yes, there have been a lot of corruption allegations. And Jibo, you go surprised for understand, say, Fambulem, well, listen, breaking news. For me, I see now the other paper of parliament. There is a member of parliament, 2 SLPP members of parliament, where they move a motion today that National Elections Watch for the operation and their money business will be investigated. So you ask yourself, if they MP then they get that courage day for a non-governmental organization, they expect the same MP then they forget that courage day for someone, the committee responsible for looking into this matter.
If you don't get the Deputy Minister of Information, we say new, it's a new na APC outlet.
Where is the evidence to that? And the same thing Gevao, we call himself honorable, go talk, say how them put Marcela Samba. These are all intimidation tactics. This is how government clamp down the space on dissenting views. But I think we'll get for a fair time for looking to that, and I go today. But generally, when you talk about, you say ACC dance with winner, complicated. Salma, I agree with you, and that person will try for disagree with me. Now you right for disagree with me, but what time they try for talking that? You know they go dance with one of the candidates after a disputed election. If you want to do that, you dance with all 2. But we see a bar association election will lead to the burning or the birth of law society. Then you, the ACC commissioner, this night we will see long ago. You don't dance with her. Now, assuming that Dr. Bangura go make cases of abuse of power against Toma Gentle, the best thing Ben Kefala can do if you want to protect integrity, now for recuse himself. So this is what we talk. Not to say we hate, not to bad thing.
Not take part in the investigation.
Because the public don't see you to dance with the person you celebrate with her.
We are one party to this case.
Now one party and a party to a disputed elections. Like I say, not to be in bad thing for like dance with Toma. If the election offer begin, then can serious consternation and day. But amidst that backdrop, he should not have done that. And now it gets a far-reaching or a rippling effect. Now on this situation, what can he do? What can the ACC do? Where public will get confidence in.
So and in this case, if he did in the favor of the education, the legal school, against Dr. Bangura, many would just say, it's because if he gets close relationship.
Conspiracy theory will just allude to waiting and be done conspire and say, well, this will be the guy for talk. So that's a difficult situation where Bekefala in action puts the ACC right now. Somebody not going to hear that. I beg, forgive me for that, but that is just the harsh reality. And for Lion, I agree with you. If we want for change in society, you say lawyers, journalists, and police. I agree with you 100%. But you left one important people, the politicians. Like you get the best lawyers, you get the best journalists, you get the best police officers. If the politicians are not ready to give them free will, free hand, and for them to do their job, it's for nothing. So I agree with you. Like how you get good lawyers, you get bad lawyers, you get good police officers, you get bad police officers, you get good journalists, you get bad journalists. But I think the number of bad political actors in Sierra Leone every day, the number they increase, and that is worrisome.
All right. Okay.
Tell us about again, Alex. You say Usaimi don't see where person they go on investigation and everything. Alex, you don't understand my submission. My submission are that the legal council, the council of legal education, then CHAP, right. Because you cannot be saying you ask Director Bangura for admission list and other information. You not get. In fact, I don't know who to advise the lawyer there. With all due respect to them, this is not the despising of the profession. I mean, let me just read it here. I'll let you see how they bobo themselves and how they chap bad one. Now, when you can read so key resolutions, you say to compel Dr. Bangura to appear before the council to submit comprehensive procurement and financial reports on the construction project, including contract recruitment, contract terms of funding, sources, and expenditure. So what is this saying? Basically, they are not even armed with their own facts. They not even do their homework well. Don't one go ACC. If we are the ACC, then for just throw away this matter, let them go do their homework well, because this is not looking serious coming from a whole council of legal education, Sierra Leone Law School. The letter it just slapped themselves at the face. Una investigate first, then una say based on the investigation we will conduct internally, we have sufficient or convincing evidence for say Dr. Bangura violated so, and therefore we refer the matter to the ACC. But you investigate the man at us, though you don't send the man back to ACC. Who does that?
But what do you make of the immediate attempt for accept in resignation and for put him on leave immediately and for appoint an acting post-legal serve position?
That in again, it gets a timeline elapse. If you're going to use the words of Dr. Bangura versus that of the law school, he said he resigned on Thursday before the action is coming. So it's just common sense for assume that because this man resigned and I look and say this man also and was on quietly and so low fence for put Sansana and Gary. That might be my own conspiracy theory. That necessarily
for justify the immediate leave would impose.
Of course, no. The immediate leave is coming after you've subjected him now to internal and external investigation. Okay, why not accept when he forwarded it? But now only after now you don't come out say you don't willing complain at ACC and now you accept in resignation because you've already tainted the situation. You've already deflected from the real substance to other. It is a diversionary tactics from a communication standpoint. So instead now of the attention for the law school, what they've technically done psychologically is to distract attention now for they look like Bangura. Fine, some people they can fall for that, but I'm not going to fall for that because if you look at both of the contents, there are serious allegations on individuals where I think say unfortunate that the ACC is not about Bangura and what they look at. So for me, the seriousness and faithfulness of that is going to be questioned.
Melvin, we don't get much time. Thank you so much.
Least, this kind of thing they have to then go discourage serious Sierra Leoneans and never can give back to the country. Because if that man come to Australia with double masters in law, he holds a PhD and he comes here. And the man is himself. I'm not saying he's innocent or guilty, but I'm saying if other Solomon in Australia now want for come back, he go free, he go say, what happened to Dr. Bangura? And he's not the first. So this is a state or political capturing of not only academia, but also integrity institutions, one of which, not forget, the law school and integrity institutions.
But we don't get to Dr. Bangura, we don't say this case is not politically motivated in any way. According to the possibility.
Dr. Bangura cannot be a judge in his own cause anymore. He cannot be a judge in his own cause. We know say politics today. He like it or not. I cannot say it's tribal, but I know it's political. The names already, the names hovering around the issue makes it very clear this is political. Dr. Bangura, I understand. In our for leaders look at it and say, oh, this man they pick issue with SLPP or they pick. I know he's coming from a fear perspective, from a cowardice perspective. But from your explanation, this cannot happen with the backing of top people in government because you're talking about the Chief Justice. It's unfortunate.
Chief Justice is SLPP? Or SLPP?
If you look at the reforms that are proposed at the country, that's one of the office the way President of our points, that office day, because of the fear of politicization.
Oh, excuse me. So we mentioned Chief Justice. Is Chief Justice Combat Commander SLPP?
He is appointed by the leader of the SLPP.
All right. Thank you, Melvin. One for establish for say the views of we guests and we callers, not to the view of Epic Radio. Up next, we'll get sports and entertainment news plus the review of yesterday's biggest stories. Until then, my name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Take care.
What would they say to bet fat food? Now, the I don't come for watch. Let mountain fat food. You do so. You good or you bad, you rich or you go. All me fam go them wanna listen. Yes, where we left for they say we not busy. Corruption, not the reason. Where they suffer like good in a prison. Kabu don't misuse we budget. Go get sweat, IMF we go debt. So fraud and fake contract. Outcomes diamond on stone. We hate boss. Know yourself not to cause.
Good morning and welcome to you. Second day of sports updates. Let's start off with one shocking news we break out for Aberdeen community, and this they not go want. Many Aberdeen people don't want to hear this news, but the head coach Bangali Hassan will resign as the head coach for Aberdeen community football club with immediate effect, and Coach Bangali will resign, and this resignation will spark a lot of debate within the community, as we also be on try to engage the coach for no which now being reason of this resignation. So a survey by the Football Supporters Association don't find out that 3/4 of the Premier League fans them they are against VAR. Nearly 8,000 supporters then be take part inside the pool for assess the attitude and technology, and the results for demonstrates how things they happen in the game of football. So the one that we vote, we disagree with VAR, now 97%. And the one them way agree say le VAR day na 76%, and the one them way no votes at all have been 3%. The National League club Woking don't finally appoint former Tottenham player and England striker Jermaine Defoe as the new head coach. And Tottenham likely in negotiation forgets Desabri for be the new coach after way Ugo Tudor be don't resign as under mutual consent. And we all know what may happen over the weekend in the UFC fight. Usai Macy Baba been suffer one heavy defeat, and according to Ram, this is one of the action we really consider say it be almost don't die. And finally, Anal Petros don't win the Berlin half marathon. Usai run 59 minutes 22 seconds inside over 2,000 kilometers. For this morning, now all this we get inside Sport Update.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your second edition of the Entertainment News here on the Epic Morning Show. Me, na Big Daddy. First here on our news, Lil Baby, of course, explained one of the main reasons why he keep himself off marriage. According to him, he say he want to put $10 million apart for any woman we ready for settle without any paperwork, because he don't find out say women are always leaving the marriage with something. And away from Lil Baby, Sweeter Boy is grinding to release a very first debut official single. So tomorrow, of course, when April 1st, the brother man will be releasing Thank God, and this song was produced by Wilbert. And of course, after the Blessing Bobo shut it down, the whole industry, of course, turning into a nationwide hit, legendary Camouflage Bloodline is coming back, and this time it's coming harder. So a team up with King Boss Ellie and Famous on a new song where it's set for drop with Lelemu. So let's watch out for Lelemu. And of course, popular Sierra Leonean artist King Boss Ellie has been arrested yesterday at the Freetown International Airport. Well, details surrounding the incident is still unfolding, but whatever it is, we go bring them to you. But meanwhile, youth in Kenema, of course, we are seeing protesting against King Boss Ellie. So all because of King Boss Ellie insults the mayor, and now they want King Boss Ellie for come out now office. So according to them, with the shouts, I quote, sack King Boss Ellie. And of course, Sabi Road. So Dizzy League dropping Sabi Road official music video this morning 10 a.m. So let's watch out. The snippet is out. And finally this morning, Lion Man is teaming up with Eddie King and P2, the new song If. Let's wait for it. This now we'll get for you this morning here on the Epic Morning Show.
Tell you, na Salomon in first food love dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Na salon here they make them. Na him make the always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them safe as dinner. Benimix get different type like picking mix
Epic
and
Radio.
super mix for all ages. Members say Benimix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benimix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street Freetown or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart.
This Ramadan,
Epic
love
Radio.
the travel and the blessing where you get in return. Boku, where family they oversee, they send support. Where you give zakat with cleanat. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau to make us simple, fast, and get Boku reward this Ramadan. We dey share blessing with you. Anytime you receive money through we enjoy 1% cashback for all transaction. Now any PC and Sons outlet na the country with PC Foreign Exchange Bureau. No stress, no long story,
Epic
just
Radio,
trusted service with
99.3.
transaction and
It's
meaningful
so
rewards.
refreshing.
This Ramadan, send love. This Ramadan, love the travel and the blessing where you get in return. Boku, where family they oversee, they send support. Where you give zakat with cleanat. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau to make us simple, fast, and get Boku reward this Ramadan. We dey share blessing with you. Anytime you receive money through we enjoy 1% cashback for all transaction. Now any PC and Sons outlet na the country with PC Foreign Exchange Bureau. No stress, no
Epic
long story,
Radio.
just trusted service with transaction and meaningful rewards. This Ramadan, send love and receive blessing from PC and Sons Foreign Exchange Bureau. The money transfer service where you defend all signers alone. Visit any PC and Sons outlet all about the country today.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention.
Mother Teresa once said, "There is no key to happiness, the door always open." Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, also on Facebook, YouTube, Radio Garden, and served through your website at myepiconline.com. Me na your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, government and religious leader them don't sign peace and tolerance communique. And also All People's Congress Party announced rerun of ward elections. And finally, General Legal Counsel raised concern over unruly behavior of young lawyers on social media. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me discuss these issues, I get inside the studio James Kamara Mane and also Mohamed Toby Kagbo. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning to we listeners out there.
Always a pleasure for Dia. Good morning, Fambul. Now they get your line.
Okay, straight off, we'll look at stories reported on the front pages. My first take now the Independent Observer newspaper. Top story, ACC joins MBSSE to sensitize 2026 WASP. I'll go over again. Say ACC joins MBSSE to sanitize 2026 WASP. And also government adherence to human rights tenants in the administration of justice, the dance after the beat. A big banner headline, Minister Cherin Oba to address global leaders in San Francisco. Finally, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura Southeast tour reinforces APC cohesion. All of the stories plus Mr. President Can We Talk part 362 day now the Independent Observer newspaper this morning.
Main banner headline story reads, WTO leaves Yaoundé with partial deals as ministers push final talk to Geneva. Another story, IGR calls for hybrid electoral system to strengthen governance in Sierra Leone. Another story, Ireland backs Sierra Leone electoral reforms with fresh push on governance. Other story you go fair now the Awoko newspaper.
Away from that, me final take now the Concord Times newspaper top story, law school director on the run as ACC commences investigations. And also Sky Bank clarifies miscalculations in viral video. SCI latter days donates medical equipment to over 60 PHUs in Putloko, Pujeun district. And UN Assistant Secretary General for Youth Affairs to visit Sierra Leone. And finally, education stakeholders confront English failure crisis. All of those stories and more you go get now the Concord Times newspaper this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we'll discuss a range of issues this morning. And we'll look at the first issue, Usai government and religious leader them sign peace tolerance communique. And of course, according to the story where the report regarding the peace communique, and make I just go through the story quickly. And make mention, say the government through the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children Affairs signed a particular communique on peace with religious, inter-religious leader them for a national conversation and peaceful coexistence. The engagement will bring together representatives them for major religious body them and national institutions for deliberate on the role of faith in sustaining peace, unity and stability in the country. And of course, we're able to talk during the ceremony. Minister of Social Welfare, Melrose Committee, emphasized how important religious harmony be, and they say responsible leadership and peaceful coexistence, describing peace as priceless and beyond monetary value. And this and plenty other things is said during the signing of the communique. I will start with Toby on this particular development of the government signing the peace communique with religious leaders inside the country. After we don't say a lot of things, we perhaps some people think say don't they go bad in when it comes to politics and life in general, cost of living, wage bill, and so many other things.
Thank you very much, Marion. I think when I came across this yesterday, I remember the last time, I think, yes, I thought I've been really opportune for the Utman in the studios. We'll talk about waiting we'd expect from the Inter-Religious Council in order for bridge peace. Of recent, to see video of the Pope who said that there's world leaders, even use the word say people with the wage war, God know the answer to them prayer. But I think it's something commending. Salona country we get religious tolerance, we are inclusive. We find out a Muslim man go married to a Christian wife, but some parts of the world, they happen. Like Nigeria, for example, there is high tension where they happen. Now some parts of Nigeria, Usai, it's becoming a religious fight. We remember when Trump been sent some troops now the Nigeria saying that there are a lot of Christians within the kill and alleged these are Islamic terrorist groups. Well, we as a country, we're fortunate enough for the in that kind of direction. So for me, I think engaging religious leaders, bring them close into governance. But again, they should abstain from anything that has to do with politics. I'm a Muslim. One of the things where I can really frown about is most times we don't use Eid prayers for politicians. That is the honest truth. I remember after the Eid prayers, then you see they will allow politicians to give speech. These are congregations does not require that. That is not a moment
what
for
if the speech not get anything to do with politics?
Well, whether it has to do with or not get anything that has to do with politics, it sends a very strong message. We all know, the place of
and
worship.
It's almost impossible for make a politician talk to a congregation without propagating in political ideology.
Yes, we see the president when they organize the Eid prayer. That we are what's the way say people in the wish for everyone died and say he gets cancer. You understand? So for me, I think getting this communique with religious leaders, we get a very big significant role for playing a country. There are people where everything they do in their life now from their spiritual daddy or their spiritual mother or father. So for me, it's a very strong communicating sign. That is a very good one. But let's see how themselves go use their own congregation in bridging peace in the country.
Mane.
Yes, we are still one for backs on the fact that Sierra Leone, they enjoy what we describe as religious tolerance, where somebody may tell me saying one of the good virtues where ancestors are left give, where we were able to maintain up to this day, religious tolerance. So we're not allowed that one day we're not allowed for that we lost them at all. So we try for keep them. And so signing this communique is it's very good. It's a good step. But see, say some of the reasons why they sign the communique and say now for make them able for sustain peace, unity, and stability. But one of the word way the omit we have felt say need for be established again with these religious people is morality. And morality, religious people they preach morality, and they should be the backbone of preaching morality in their churches and in the mosques, because morality na salon don't drop drastically. And when they look at how they behave in the public, even those we would expect for be respectable citizens, they behave dishonorably. It all boils down to you being lacking certain moral stance. And we all belongs to either Muslim or Christian. So if we now with the different religious set that they always preach morality, and with the see with religious leaders that they practice morality, it go really sink down into the congregation for make people for practice morality in a public. Okay. Lack of morality also they cause a lot of problems in the state, wherein we see Usai young girls and our sisters and now the way they behave immorally in our society, and that immoral behavior yourself in society, they take themselves to the churches and to the mosques. In a sense, by the dress code. Okay. One parent tell me said first time they wear people they wear clothes, now clothes they wear, but now people know they wear clothes again, and it's a deep thought. In talking about it, and if you see in reality, yes, it's happening. You go see people that go to church. With no disrespect to women who know, it's about us talking about morality, and these are religious leaders. We need to uphold the standard of the tenet of morality in a society. And so, if they are not preaching it to us, it means society will become, it will go into the drain. And with the civil society now, people don't have respect when it comes to dress code, when it comes to even respect for age. Senior citizens, they behave disrespectfully. Young people, they behave disrespectfully. Then dress code. Even the ones that were our politicians themselves, they behave disrespectfully. So if they are going to sign this communique, that word morality, in as much as the purpose are for being able for stabilize peace and other things, morality should be the hallmark. Because when there is morality, then you begin to see the state. Even the homes. The home self, they gather themselves.
Talking about being disrespectful and the other vices we make mention of, most of the people we involved in such doings, either be Christians or Muslims, they go to church, they go to mosques. Is it that one of the reasons we make the government decide for calling the religious council or the religious leader them as way for able for talk to them for go to preach those messages we go change the country or change the mindset of people them on a daily basis?
Yes, I think that's the one of the many reasons we make the able for sign this communique. You remember the mention about how they're able for bringing unity, peace, and stability. We see also the people always talk say we get fragile peace. We don't hear most times so we have fragile peace. So how we go for maintain the peace? Now when we religious leaders they preach peace. We know they see religious leaders them
hate speech.
They preach hate speech, or they are in supportive of one individual or one party. Why is the other person they can't preach again? They can't preach hate speech in the same congregation or the same church.
Do you have religious leaders where they preach politics?
Oh, we have so many. With respect to that, we have so many. If you don't preach it directly, say I belong to A or B, even when you begin to preach with someone, you know how this person stand, within a political stand. And so even if we go into the scripture, it tells you should be no part of the world. That's what the Bible says. So if you want to be a religious leader, you need to be apolitical.
Okay.
You need to be apolitical, and when you be apolitical, you preach peace and you preach about morality. It means say you change the minds of your congregation, you change the minds of the young ones. Them, you build them up for society, for the society tomorrow. And so when these people grow up, or when they don't grow up, they're able for exhibit this preaching in their character, in their way of doing, in their daily activities. But if you are not preaching it, they already they preach, they behave immorally. You do already preach, you are violence. You do already preach, you misbehave. Come on, how many way they go to church now go behave myself? So, in as much as inside this communique, yes, it's true, but make them uphold the tenet of morality, peace, and stability. Make them not preach something different or being one-sided, politically one-sided. And you are dividing the nation, you are dividing your church.
Okay, away from that, we'll move to another topic. We the National Secretariat of the All People's Congress Party, under the authority of the National Secretary General, don't issue formal public notice announcing the conduct of re-run ward election scheduled for Saturday, April 4 this year. According to the statement detail, of specific ward designated polling center for the run election will take place or will be officially published on the 2nd of April. Also, the Secretariat called on stakeholders, including aspirants, party officials and members, for prepare accordingly and to conduct themselves in line with APC Constitution of 2022, established electoral guidelines, and all applicable regulations governing internal party election. This and so many other things they make mention of inside the notice where they put out inside and say the Political Party Regulation Commission and the Inspector General of Police don't be informed or notified for provide necessary support for ensure a peaceful electoral process so far. I go start with Toby on this particular notice regarding the rerun of the election, and we all know what's lead to the rerun and some of the things them we perhaps the APC mentioned say then go amend this time around where then they do the election for the second time.
A very serious matter and a very serious concern. It shows that the first ward election, based on this, we are not credible. The results, we are not credible. And there were a lot of election malpractices where many people raise concern. We see one of them, presidential aspirant, Amadou Kamara, aka Jagaban, raise concern. We see even though delegates them raise concern. It started with the ID cards, where many people not receive their ID cards before the said election dates. And we all know even before the elections that there are so many issues happening with the APC. Then postponed like 3 times. Definitely stand to be corrected in that lower level elections day. But what will this bring to the party? I think this gets a lot of implications on the party in one side. In another eyes of another person might think, say, the party they do now for strengthening the electoral processes. So for anybody who gets any position at the APC, if for maritime, not so on malpractice basis. But I'll look at some of the reasons why they want for do a rerun of the lower elections. We all know, say, disputes of irregularities. A lot of party people can complain for the unfair and how the voting process has been tallied. And we covered that lower level elections day. We talked to several people, and most of these concerns were just probably the same. There are some centers voting not even take place. There are some areas where they're late for vote. And many people don't know the people they're waiting to vote for because they just put different animals, the voting slip, so a person will come and cast them vote. So these were all legitimate concerns we've been raised by members of the party. They also make complaint about the membership and voter register. Some members also claim, say, their name not been their part of the official list, who them for cast and vote, or them be wrongly included in certain areas who say they don't get the eligibility.
Are these reasons are these things we mentioned reasons for the or now the violence will take place now some polling centers then during the election?
Well, even if it's violence will take place, they're not for cancel all of the other stations, because there are some where due processes were followed. There are some areas where irregularity happens, just like with national election. Okay. There are some areas who side small sonko go didi, but that does not mean say them for cancel all of the entire election. So this is also a major concern. We go bring a lot of petition within the APC party, because there are some members now we go don't win chairmanship or any kind of position in a lower level election. For yes, the party gets the right, and there will be no justification about that. But again, what I think, there are people who still petition the hierarchy of the party in respect of conducting for rerun the lower level elections.
2 days, Mane, for make people get information about the polling centers who say the rerun will take place. Is 2 days enough?
Yeah, I think it might have been, perhaps they might have been informing those who should be informed earlier before they come out publicly.
What about the voters?
Yes, it's possible, because 2 days is enough for me, because I feel the APC not get time on their own. If we have to look at APC calendar of activities.
So why not put out the polling centers information?
No, I think they will
as
do
early
that.
as possible.
I feel they will do that very soon. Perhaps today not go pass, maybe tomorrow not go pass and go do them. And they have the 4th of April, which is Saturday coming, and then the second, they said on the 2nd, then go on a Thursday. They will pull the voters, which I feel say it's okay in my view. It's just as no more waiting occur in the previous election. We boils down to this one. This go on. They need for set the house in order. You know, if you want to rule a nation and they conduct a lower level election at this at that level, and then it's been made by violence and the violence conduct and other
Has
things.
the party really set its house in order for the year?
Well, that's what they say.
Because the information we then put out not too detailed.
About
the issues we happen, and then just talk about informing the PPRC, the police, and for the year election, for making them provide security and all of those things, but not mentioning waiting be happen, and the other modalities that they don't put in place for make internal party issues will be don't happen, no repeat.
Yes, you just use the word internal. So APC must have an internal structure as to how for disseminate information. Waiting the ones for the Republic here and no, now in the pull out. That's communication. You don't just come out and you say things where go bring the brand of institution down. That's what APC doing. They try for build themselves. And so, yes, as I may say, if you want to rule a nation and then you are conducting a lower level election, you cannot finish it because of violence erupted on that day. It means you have to put your house in order, because you have to continue to give people, the citizens, confidence. Say, this party one kind of power, so they don't structure themselves. They are well structured, they are well disciplined, they're ready for rule. But if small election like that one day when unable for conduct them, and then when they postpone it, and then when I don't count another rerun election, what confidence are you giving? So, as I say, the need for put the house in order, correct the mistakes, the previous mistake, and make it not happen again. And going forward, when I go for going to that convention for choose a flag bearer, make them mistakes there where they happen at lower election, not go happen again in their convention coming.
Yes. Also something, Mario. If APC be really done in full control, if they be ready for organize the elections, for me, with all of the issues we happen before then do the elections, there were a lot of problems within the party. With PPRC, they were fined like twice. The issue of Lansana ESQ, the secretary of the party, then detain him. It take a couple of days before they release him. So these were all issues. But using the word mistake for one of the oldest political parties in the sub-region, for mistake for conducting elections, it shows they were not fully 100% ready. Imagine now. Let's look at some of the main terms. It's not about just the violence that will happen in few of the wards, but again, even to the legitimate processes taking them to the election, some were not duly followed. There were people where then they contest, they don't even know how they did at the ballot paper. They contest, they don't even know. Some not even get an ID card.
Honorable Sirajin, one of the people who is
concerned before. Yes, say therefore put an end to the election. It's been nullified. But can they justify their nullification and what they can do better in moving forward?
Okay, away from that quickly before we take the last issue, with Street Child Salon Dong. Give 6.5 million new loans grants to over 300 caregiver them across the country, as well for support widow, single mama them, and other vulnerable family them, where they try for send them picking at school, even where then they face difficult condition. The handing over ceremony take place Friday, March 27 this year in a Boxing Church Hall, Charles Street inside Freetong. Ivan Julius Lee be witnessed the event and they be sent with this report.
Hello and welcome to the news in brief on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Who's already been?
Well, we go take that report there later. Sorry for that. Make we look at another issue outside the General Legal Council is concerned over unruly behavior of young lawyer them on social media. And of course, the council say this inside one notice where them issued out outside they make mention of several things them where them say they're not happy about. Make I go through the press statement where them issue out quickly and we discuss the issue. According to them, then say the attention of the General Legal Council has been brought to the conduct of legal practitioners, especially young lawyers on social media, where they have taken upon themselves to be unruly and discourteous to one another, to seniors and even to non-lawyers. I say the council hereby reminds these lawyers that the profession is one characterized by respect, notably good temperament and decorum. The notice also say every lawyer is therefore expected to uphold the highest standard of courtesy and decorum in and out of courts, including on social media. They also make mention of Rule 4, Sub-Rule 2 of the Legal Practitioner Code of Conduct, Rules of 2010, which provide that a legal practitioner shall act courteously and respectfully towards all persons with whom he has professional conduct, including judges, other legal practitioner, court staff, witness, victim, and several other things where they make mention of. They also say the council call on legal practitioners, especially the young lawyer, for maintain their professionalism and maintain decorum and respectful to all to people them at all time. This and plenty other things and then say inside a notice where them issued out on the 30th of March 2026 regarding this particular issue. I will start with Mane on this notice where the General Legal Counsel put out regarding the conduct of young lawyers them on social media.
Yes, I think at this point passing I'm enjoying the shake made, they say still they ask themselves questions whether the law profession still prestigious and enviable. Gone are those days when we prepare them be lawyer. Even before you see a lawyer safe, they work safe in the streets, it's very difficult for you to see them. Before I say the lawyer, they talk, and the internet, the social media, no day. But if you see area, they talk in public, safe loud, or even they do things in the public. It's very difficult for you to see. But now we have influx of so many lawyers from all different backgrounds. They join the law profession where I feel say that they first the problem don't begin for come out, and we are in I feel say that the law profession need for the need for go back again and revisit the way that they admit people into the profession, and also those who are coming out to be lawyers. As I say, it don't lost the touch. It don't lost that kind sense of enviness, like they grow up, I want to become a lawyer.
This gets anything to do with maturity, because now you see a lot of young people going into the business of law, studying law, reading law. And before now, as you make mention, we get people where they go for go read law, we are well experienced people. And does this have anything to do with their age or what?
I feel that maturity not come by age, not come by white year. It come by how you define maturity and how you view things from your own perspective, and how you able for assimilate and disseminate information, and how you able for understand certain situation and certain things. So you being a lawyer, going into that prestigious position, profession where I feel say you should uphold the tenet of decency, discipline in society. They not even see yourself, they argue yourself in public, or if they talk to people. Before I see they take to social media, and when they go into abusive war, where I feel say that very
they don't know the
unprofessional.
code of conduct.
No, that's very unprofessional. So that make us see the need for revisit again those who they call to the bar, or those who they admit to the bar, because there are certain things that could just talk about in the previous a topic where we just talk about the religious leaders. When I talk about morality, there are certain people where, with respect, they don't have basic morals. Because if you don't have basic morals, even aside of me for being a lawyer, me and I need to up public and all up or cost person. Before I say I take to social media and they use abusive language, that's morality. If you are well trained mentally and physically, my sister, they take on. Before I say your profession where you get to, where you get your code of practice, you need for maintain them. You need for respect that code of practice. Okay. And your profession as a lawyer, you don't need anything with the tint your character, because at the end of the day, all those years we don't go spend na law school, college, take along to law school, you go do pupillage, at the end of the day they call it to the bar, you go lost up one day. Because if they disbar you, they seize your certificate from you, it means everything where you don't suffer for, you don't toil for, you go lost up one day. So why you not go for maintain decency in the public?
Yeah, Toby.
Very this is I think for the course of this week, this is one of the most important issue. I think don't they become widespread now. We understand few months down the line, there were an allegation will involve the death of one lady that has to do with, and they say allegedly, they say there was a young lawyer were involved, not being ex-girlfriend. But let us look at the responsibility of how, I'm not a legal practitioner, but these were a profession where would they come up, where you see somebody, now a lawyer, now a semi-god, now a community. Abonna Dwazak, so there's a place called Compound, now legal practitioners, they live within that surrounding. A very quiet resident. But this internet issue, I think, don't bridge a lot of problems, not just to lawyers, but to young people. But I just quickly maintain how, or state some fact about how a lawyer for present or conduct himself during the court,
they
after
already
the court.
know.
They know, but some of them are going against this ethic that has to do with their job. Internet, then say, avoid discussing ongoing cases online. We all know, say, there are certain cases where they see lawyers, then they post on their social media handles. A senior practitioner who is the president of the Law Society, a couple of weeks back, I said, they go on social media, the talk and expect of things that he thinks in order to go correct way. Conflict between lawyers on social media. These are all issues that I think it is highly recommended and puts the issues out how a lawyer for conduct himself. For me, I think there is a lot more they could do in terms of shaping up we law students, especially the law society as a whole, because currently a lot of allegation of corruption hang within the law society. So in all of this, man, I think a lot more need to be done. That is no hidden secret. We get young lawyers where they involve in public gathering that they do in the appropriate way. Some allegedly they drink in a public place, they smoke in a public place, and you're a legal practitioner. Yes, that is your personal life, but because of it, they work for public, you get clients, then they work. For me, I think it is unethical for most way how young lawyers in particular don't conduct themselves.
Okay, quickly before we pick calls, make we take the issue or the story we get for the street child giving out a grant of 6.5 million to over 300 caregivers them across the country.
The country director, Street Child Sierra Leone, Kelfa Kagbo, explained say the organization started work inside December 2008 na Makeni. Them plan na for pull picking them na streets and help them for go back na school. But them end up notice say the problem big pass waiting them in the thing. Because them will see plenty other picking them na streets we need help. And this now one of the reason we is say make them decide for expand them reach through women and family them we need support.
Can we start to look at waiting and the problem where cause beginning for end up as street? And one of the things we discover now parents then challenge for able to meet up in the school yagare for pay, for buying textbook, for buying uniform, for do this, for do that. We begin a challenge, we identify them as a challenge. So we begin with the idea in 2012, saying, you know what we do, when we begin to work with family there. For letting family they are self-set, take up the responsibility for supporting the local animal. And how we go do it? By putting cash now on hand and let you send land for so.
Country director continue for say the organization share 6.5 million grants among women and family them we need support na 10 districts them na the country. We include Kenema, Kainlaun, Putloko, Cambia, Western Area Urban, Western Area Rural, Tonkolili, Koindugu, Falaba and Bombali districts, and each of them people here gets 1,800 leons each.
Now the western area, that's Yaso and all around Freetown, within this 1 week, we want to distribute 400 grants then to family. Then Waterloo area, we distribute 874 grants there. Kenya they distribute 96 grants there. Kailamu will distribute 189 grants there. Bumbaki Kolede will distribute 581. Koinadugu will distribute 201. Falaba will distribute 296. Pobloko will distribute 296. So far, just within this 1 week, a total of 3,602 grants to families in Lekemuna.
Inside Yunto, the Deputy Director for the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, Albert Gibao, tell thank you to Street Child for the good work within they do. He also say the ministry gets good relationship with the organization because them program them, they support government efforts.
As a government, now we register. Now we they tell they say, we not do this, we not do that, we not do this to the public. And do a line with the laws. For example, we get the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act. And when they talk about the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act, you know this act, now for more, we have the woman there and the beginning. Why? Because now we are more vulnerable. Now we are more they suffer. So now in that particular law for empower now street child they do so. How do they empower? Cash transfer.
He also go before for say, they advise Kumbradem for use the money wisely because of the beginning today, now the future leader them for tomorrow.
And the paper where they benefit from this cash transfer, they will utilize that. Men are not going for buy here, men are not going for buy shoes, men are not going for Opa Easter party or let other have party. No. This money, not for today, now for tomorrow.
One of the people who benefit from the money, Fatmata Koroma, tell thank you to the country director and Street Child for this empowerment as way for support them picking them in school.
Because we don't see a lot of dropouts, even as people now they go they go to school. Some provided then they go take 6 and in go and in your opinion they go to school they take marketing here. When they see them say no they go to free. In the system they corner. When you ask them what happen, they ask me I don't get uniform all church. What ask auntie say don't get money. But you know people they go to school. When they see them
Fatmata Koroma end up advise other people will benefit from this, not for use the money for pay microcredit loan, but for use the money for the real purpose, way not for support them picking them education.
So Street Child say any support we they give you. Now for that king, even if na the king name they for that support say it will benefit. How it will benefit? For them, they don't ask you for pen. You say I'm not better. That money when they can't give you now for let you to.
Now so Ebitalek na Buxton Memorial Hall Charles Street inside Freetown. For Epic Morning Show, me, na Ivan Julius Lee, the report.
Welcome back to the show with the pick calls now on 07999949993. Call and make a contribution regarding the topic them we don't discuss so far inside the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. And yes, we got our first caller on the phone. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Yes, your name outside the call from.
Pamusa the corner plaza.
Go ahead, Pamusa.
And what I want to talk about the religious leader, for me, Bilahi, them come late. And I think the religious leader, then at the glass of this country, if the country get peace, now then, if anything so far happen, now then, for cow the message say, hey, what you do to Ibado, Even then they able to talk to government. But something anyway government they do way not to correct, then they able come then tell government say this not good, now this fine. But if you then come this hour for me, believe me, then come late. Then come late. We don't see them don't demonstrate hard, then don't kill people them. We know what will happen upon them, but one day for me, I know a religious leader come, then they condemn. Then now talk about the APC about the Iran election. It's about the one the more working sorry for, and now their supporters they wouldn't run behind them. We be said, did you have the hand? I say they return home with hungry and for hard.
Thank you.
If you the one take say you they can't rule country, then small election like this one, you not able do transparent between you and your supporter them. And you want
Thank you, Pamusa.
Una party, then una they do that kind of thing there. Really supporter them. I they tell una also.
079994993. Call and make a contribution inside the show. Spend 1 minute for put your case across. Yeah, regarding the topic then. We get another caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from
Bakar, go ahead.
You know, the time small because the issues are very, very serious. Look like the interreligious leader. Even now the time this waiting for fight and then for them fight before the Kwebo and Musafi. You understand? If you watch now to the politics where they happen, we get to a brother we always they use this way, the lie or lie to lie. And this person a Christian. For any time when Islamic somebody swear that's where they be lying or lie to lie. It's shameful. So it means let me not put Islam now that kind of level where they were very be careful with how they swear they. Later you just turn into this say no. Other swear them they for like use. And this is politics. Not to kill who can kill yourself, who can for rule the people then. Come against everything they go on to the law. It shows that this country we need to think wise. Say before send people them where for able to help all the institutions that all of this country don't point. The institution all don't point, no institution not the way we are able to.
Okay,
so
thank you.
High time this for we think. Not of money.
Thank you. 079994993. Call and make a contribution inside the show. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we don't discuss range of issues this morning. 079994993. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Yes, your name outside the call from.
Lamin Samoa Koyato.
Okay.
Yeah. And interreligious councils, not for just sign peace, like the team, but to really say, now for speak truth to the powers that be. Because as you tell me, if we are bold enough for tell APC and SNP to say this thing to the face is wrong, I believe this will tell them will make the necessary changes. But if we are quiet some up and certain issues that really happen, then even if we are say peace, the other people don't hold at all. We force them, confess them, that they say truth to leaders. We still say that we tell David, they tell them we will be careful king. But they tell them true and bow to that truthfully. So none of we for tell one that we need a power too.
Thank you.
Then it will help for British peace. Interreligious council.
Yeah.
Like best leader for peace. Thank you.
Thank you. 079994993. Call and make a contribution inside the show regarding the issues discussed so far inside the second segment. Good morning. Your name outside the call from.
Yes, Sister Mariana Suleiman.
Yes, Suleiman.
I tell you thank you for the topic them. We don't talk about the interreligious council. Sister Mario, me I know what in a religion. A system. Where you see somebody they do wrong, you tell them the hard facts. And not to interreligious council they do the tear. They not ever do them. Before for Nabato, then they battle the politician. The politician is clever. They made a shift at the democracy or system of governance. They pull out from religious writing. Now because they know say against the things the way then they can't do, they made a shift around to the outside that suffer what they want. In a politics.
Okay.
If you know that
Thank
for
you.
govern the dunya now, the books they were Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't say the Torah or the Bible or the Quran, all what in the politician the tangle with. The religious council, they know bottom.
Thank you,
They know they
Suleiman.
ever tell them the hard fact. You know, tell political party, from the president to any institution where somebody they govern, tell them the hard fact.
Thank you, Suleiman. Thank you. 079994993. We'll pick few more calls inside the show. So far, we get another caller on the phone. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning, Marion.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah. Just exactly the previous speaker they talk about the religious people in this country. We religious leaders them then consider until when the thing don't go to the worst before they come inside, which is too late. We religious leaders they them very, very biased, then they afraid the politicians, then they don't talk the truth. A religious leader, you are next to God. You are next to God. Anything where you see say anybody they do under the country, especially leaders there, now they come in immediately. Look this tussle between the APC and the SLPP where they appoint Ramon Alpha. Tussle they now the time these were religious leaders them for come in for say no, stop, let's do this, let's do this, let's do that. So we're gonna make peace then at the country.
Thank you.
But they don't do them. Then they see don't tell when the thing don't come to the worst, they don't kill. At the time that they come inside.
079994993. Call and make your contribution so far inside the show. We get another caller. Your name outside the call from.
Hello, Marion. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is not Flash Militant from Buffet.
Go ahead, Flash.
The way they came, the way the country, the laws and the practice the law there right now they all they contribute make this country under they go because to themselves they need to the truth. How we come into the law to follow them. This country now the one that we're not big one and for me this country and for me we follow the law for this country they go.
Thank you. More pick one more call 079994993. Now the number for call inside the show. We're at the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Just one more call and we wrap up. Hello? You know outside the call from? Yeah. Yeah, the Lion. Go ahead.
You know, for Allah help in this country. You know, this is the APC. APC let them know say, you know, religion. Now one of the best, and let them know see the only that symbol, you know, na symbol that one the way they say go na the Makkah, where they go round the Kaaba, then go round with one at the Kaaba. Only APC symbol go round at that Kaaba. Let them know see for anybody where they misplace that in the no see God the hunger a vexation they be enough. You know, because them people they may believe in say yes, but now you see one thing. Them religious people in this country, you go see politicians, they go to mosque, or they go to church, bruh. If they don't build sermon, as they build the sermon, as they don't see that politician, wallahi, then they change the sermon. What happen? They can't begin to talk, say, this is Papa, this is Mama, and they found the member of this mosque here. Now then this, begin the rebel. Even for the mosque, you know, tell the person waiting at the real fact.
Thank you,
even
sir.
I swear to me, Allah, if you tell this man way for can conduct this election, then tell her the consequence where they be enough. Then tell her the problem where they be enough. Wallahi, then take this one no dunya money, they take an exam. Wallahi, I swear to me, Allah, what they worship.
Okay.
Like they say, you the money, una take out go ministry and they ever do.
Thank you so far. We're not picking the more calls. We'll wrap up the show now. Toby, as a way of wrapping up, you don't listen to various callers. Quickly.
Well, I think we did in the right track. But waiting people for understand, I think they miss the concept about the interreligious council. There is not a problem arise, then go sign a peace and religious tolerance communique. So this is something we then go strengthen. It already they exist. Like I rightly made comment, there are some houses, the mama can be Christian, the man can be a Muslim. There are some houses, the picking themselves, they choose their own religion they want for take, and religion I believe. So that is something we they want for strengthening. And again, many people they say, I don't think interreligious council need for interference to something that has to do with politics. They don't need for interfere to something that has to do with politics. As if many people of callers the bash against the interreligious council. This night, if this interreligious council come out, even one or two pastors or imams can say, waiting to happen currently with this government, it is not correct. We get people when they begin question, say interreligious council, so imams and pastors don't begin interfere into politics.
Okay.
The only thing they ever preach about is peace, and that is what the Pope is doing. But for say they can't challenge issue that has to do with government, they are not politicians, and that is not their mandate.
Thank you so far, Mohamed Toby Kagbo, and thanks to everybody who make the show possible. Abu Sise, Abubakar Bendo and Soyi Sise make us live on Facebook and YouTube for the show this morning. And thanks to DJ Allen, we give you technical support inside the studio. The producers of the show, Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya, executive producer, Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we'll go join again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George. They said do have a beautiful day and tata.